What's up? What's up? It's the Art the Most Experience with Deke. I'm Art the Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's the word?
Well, the word is I went to the concerts. I went to the Grateful Dead's concert, the final tour, the final.
This is the final
around.
tour?
Yeah, this is their final go around, bro. I had no clue till I got there, and I was like, oh, this is the final. That makes sense. And then I saw my merchandise. And it says the final tour, and I was like,
that hoodie's hard. I should have had you pick me up.
You see, I wish
I would have had to learn more.
You want to see the back? Look at the back.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it's like a tour hoodie.
It is. I'm gonna try to show you guys. Okay, just 1 second, please. All right, that was the hoodie. I'm a little excited about it because confession, like Usher says, this is actually the first tour hoodie or shirt that I own that was actually a tour that I went to. You know, like you can get like, it's like, oh, this is the Rolling Stones 1979 tour. It's like, yeah, we'll wear that shirt, but I wasn't at no Rolling Stones in 1979, and I wasn't at any of the like concert style shirts that I have. But now I can check that off my bucket list. Yes, that was something that I always wanted to do. I've never spoke on it because I felt like if I talked about it, I would jinx it. All right. But I said I needed to go to a concert where I actually got a concert shirt, and I could be like, I was actually at that date right there. So I got the hoodie.
Well, how are you gonna jinx it? You think you're gonna crash or something before you got there?
Well, I just feel like it's one of them things, man. It's like when you throw it out there, if it hasn't happened, then they start getting forced. It's like, because then from then on, every concert would be, you going? You can get a shirt? Are you going? And then it becomes like a thing. So it was like, no, just don't speak on it. And when it happens, it's gonna happen. It won't be any pressure. And it felt perfect. But man, Deke, let me tell you,
you've had many opportunities though.
I have, and I just never thought of. I get so excited about the concert, I forget to actually get merchandise. Like I will buy a package, like whether it's like a meet and greet or it's like a whatever type thing. I'll do all of that. But I get that I literally forget every single time. Yeah, you should get you some merchandise. You should get something to just, remember that you were there. I'm more of a just take a picture guy. So I'm like, as long as I got my picture, I'm good. But bro, it was a vibe, Deke. It was a vibe. Shout out to all the deadheads that were out there. Apparently, it is just inserting an insane amount of deadheads in the Pennsylvania area based on the traffic situation. It was absolutely nuts, but I loved it. So, to give you the recap, obviously, we got up out of here.
Yeah.
You was out by what, 6-ish? I was on the road by 6:20. I was 3 miles away from the exit at 6:45. I didn't get in the venue till 10 o'clock.
Is this like Buffalo games?
No.
What I mean is I've never been to Burgerstown, so all I imagine is like a big field where there's only like one line of cars.
Because Buffalo, you got multiple ways you get in. You can go left, you can go right, you can go straight. Oh yeah, Buffalo, bro. The longest you'll sit in Buffalo is like 40 minutes. Traffic, longest time, 40 minutes. Like I said, 6:45 was when I got there. GPS said 3. Actually said 2.9 miles away from the exit. 2.9. I didn't get in the venue until 10 o'clock, bro.
That's actually absurd.
I cannot make this up. When I tell you people literally were parking their cars.
So when did they start?
Started at 7:15.
Oh my god.
They got on late. It started at 7:15, had an intermission and everything. 2 90-minute sets. I caught the last hour of it, and they played right up till 11 o'clock. Literally, they stopped 2 minutes shy of it, bro. But when I tell you,
almost ran out of gas.
Well, funny thing, luckily I filled up. I didn't even expect it to be like that, right? But literally, you see people parking their cars and just leaving them. People were literally leaving their cars on the interstate on the on-ramps to walk to the show. Or you would see people like get out.
Did you see them have any problems on the way out?
Bro, by the time I didn't leave right away. Like when it was over, bro, after sitting in the car that long, when it was over, I had to go to the Leto. It's a little Leto spot they got called Shakedown Street. I'm gonna tell you about that too. That's a whole nother vibe, bro. A whole nother vibe. But you see these people leaving their car stuff. So I got pictures on my phone sitting away. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I'm not comfortable just leaving the whip like this for no show. Like, I'm cool. I'll wait. I got the windows down. It's a dude in the back, like the car behind me. He's losing his mind. Man, I done drove all the way from Mena effing Soda. I've been sitting in traffic since, because he was literally right behind me the whole time. And it got so close that you could hear the music playing, but you're stuck in. You couldn't even turn it off because you never been to Star Lake, but the median, once you get close to the exit, it's a hill, so you can't even drive around. bruh, he's losing his mind. Bro, what the F, man? I'm sitting there trying to miss the whole effing show. Oh, my God. You start seeing people literally just like, all right, I'm going to just leave. I said, bro, I didn't stay here too long. I'm committed. Plus, I had the music bumping. I literally played like 3 hours worth of Grateful Dead music just to find out that they don't even repeat songs. Like, if you go to see them on Tuesday, you won't hear that same set of songs for probably a couple of years, they were saying, bro. It was insane. They played a couple songs that night. They were like, yeah, we haven't heard this since like 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, that's how dope they are. And literally, they play like every other night, it seemed like. Yeah. But they was like their catalog between like the regular catalog and then the covers they do. They was like, you could go to literally a show all tour and you probably only hear that song once. I was like, that was cool. Insane, bro. Yeah. So that part was a vibe, bro. Definitely enjoyed that. The dope part after that.
So you got an hour of listening to them?
I did.
Like
it was a vibe.
Concert?
Oh, yeah. I heard some of the songs I wanted to hear, too. That was the other part.
Okay.
I heard some songs I really didn't know, but then I heard some of the ones that I was listening to, and I wanted them to play a couple ones that I actually did like, but they ain't really bumped them ones. But, bro, it was a vibe, though, man. So, like, I remember I also told you I had to get my songs. Sure. All right. So, I gave you 4 last time. You got Touch of Grey. You got Ripple. You got Truckin'. Okay. That's my 3 right there. All right. You got Friend of the Devil. That's 4. You got Fire on the Mountain. That's 5. My favorite one, Casey Jones. They ain't even play that. I bumped it like 2 times in the wet while I was sitting in traffic, though.
Celtics player.
I don't know if that's what's named after, but that was the name of the song. It was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So those are my 6. Just throwing it out there. All right. It was good. It was a vibe.
I think you're good. You
know what I'm saying? If you needed more, I have more.
No.
Okay. I felt pretty good about my selection, though, man. I felt pretty good about it.
I feel like you're invested enough.
Yeah.
Wear a shirt, wear a hoodie. Someone asks you about it, you can actually have an intelligent conversation.
But wait a minute. I got to go a step further. Because when I tell you about Shakedown Street, Deke, Shakedown Street, you would have vibed it. You would have definitely been a vibe there. Bart Basquiat would have loved it, though. So, let me give you the details, baby. Trippy's an understatement. They said the concert is designed for if you're on acid, you should feel electric. I was on Nature, and I felt amazing. I obviously wasn't at Woodstock, but I could only imagine that had to be what it felt like, maybe like a little version, but that's what it felt. Everybody's on the lawn. We just vibed. I've never been to a lawn type vibe like that. Usually I'm like in a seat. So that was a whole different venue like case for me.
Right.
But bro, everybody was out there just getting it. You see some people in their own little world. I'm like, that's not plant-based that you're on. Plant-based don't make you do all that. But it was cool. But then at the end, you go to Shakedown Street. Now, Shakedown Street, this is where it gets janky. So this is when you done left the venue, but it's all in the same spot, right? They're all vendors, but you got to be out in the parking lot. Bruh, you get there. First off, it's
so they create a Shakedown Street for every one of their concerts on the tour?
Yes, and that's like its own, like, people been out there since, like, if the show was at 7, people out there since, like, 1 o'clock. And it's like a big, like, jam-packed, almost like its whole own thing. You could just go out there just for that, right?
Okay.
So we get out there, and you hear just it's like balloons getting popped, like balloons blowing up, almost like you're at a carnival. So I'm like, bro, what the heck is all these balloons? These big, massive balloons. All these grown folks walking around. Like, what is this? They get high. They have this nitrous tank, all these different nitrous tanks, and they put it in these balloons, and that's what you just see these grows. It's like, bro,
you don't
what?
have to pay for it.
No, they charge people for it. At least the sign said they was charging people for it, but I had no clue what they were doing, bro. I was walking, I'm like, why they eyes look like this? Like, everybody look like they just vibed out. But I'm like, I keep hearing these balloons. I'm like, yo, why everybody got a balloon? And I was like, oh, I'm good on the balloons. I don't want a balloon. I'm good. But yeah, you hear balloons everywhere. Everywhere. So then we're walking through. Caught me a quesadilla. That was the picture I dropped while I was out there. It was to show my jankiness of it. But the quesadilla was actually fire.
What's janky about that?
Well, it's just, I don't know if everything was regulation over. That's all I'm going to say. I believe it at that. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you what was on the menu. Okay? I'm going to tell you what's on the menu. Quesadilla, macaroni and cheese, grilled cheese, mushrooms, cannabis. That was literally the menu, bro. And yeah, like, literally, I'm just like,
how are they pulling off selling
that's
cannabis? That's
what I was, or how you pulling off selling mushrooms like that?
I feel like, to be honest with you, probably Grateful Dead just gets a pass.
That's what I had, bro, because literally, when I'm looking at the sign say mushrooms, I'm like, hold on, bro. And they're like, no, those are the mushrooms you think. And it wasn't just one vendor. It's probably like 60 different vendors out there. And everybody has some type of something. Or you got the guys walking by. Shrooms, need shrooms, got shrooms. He's like, bro, the police just walked by here. I'm like, I just saw 2 undercovers. Like, I just looked at them with their little badge. And niggas was like, hey, guys. And it was like, shrooms. Got balloons. You need balloons? And shrooms, what you need? Got cannabis. You want cannabis? THC? What you want? Got funny cigs. It's like, what? Yes, bro. Yes, can't make this up, man. So literally by the time I decided to like carry myself on home, it was, around that 1-ish time frame. So traffic finally did die down. But literally as I'm walking to my car, it was still like a line to get out that joint, even, an hour and a half later after the show had ended.
I get you. That's like my theory with going to Heinz Field and Steeler games.
Yeah.
I usually just go to the bars out of necessity because you could do that, hang out for a couple hours, or you could just stay in traffic for a couple hours and not go anywhere. Because once you're done with the bars and whatnot, then you could actually go to your car and the traffic's cleared out.
Yeah. Yep. And literally, bro, like, I just was taking all of it in. And the funny thing is this. You would think, like, all right, it's just one age group or is this? It's like, no, it was a mix of everybody, bro. You got grandparent age out there, regular people age out there, our age out there. I even seen some younger people out there, but that was because, like, they was with, like, a parent or something like that. But
Family.
it was just, like, the craziest vibe. I'm like, I'm watching this dad who has to be, like, middle 40s, maybe 50s, and he's got his little one with him. Little one's walking. I'm like, this the late night. He got not the little one. The pops got the big balloon. I'm like, bro, we on one tonight. It's a vibe. It was a vibe. So I just ate my quesadilla. Like, bro, my plants doing what they doing. They're, I guess, is a mushroom a vegetable?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on their vegetables. I'm on my regular plants. And yeah, I just had my little quesadilla. And I was in my matrix like, bro, this is insane. But I loved it, though. I loved it. That was my first time in that type of vibe, bro. It felt good. I'm just a little upset that I was late to the party, man. I
wish I would have gone.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. Although I guess I wouldn't have made it there until 10 o'clock.
So if you left after, I literally left at 6:20, bro. If you weren't down there in line by 7-ish at the latest, I don't see anybody making it. Because by the time it was 10 o'clock and we finally, actually 9:45 was when I got to, like, the top part where I can actually, like, see the entrance. You still couldn't get, they blocked entrance. You had to drive, I was, 2 spots, 2 parking areas down. But literally, that was probably 9:45-ish. It was still gridlock. Both lanes, you could not move. And like I said, that's at 9:45. So if you hadn't already been up there, bro, you won't go make it. And that's what you saw. People just parking their whip and just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a vibe though, bro. Salute all the deadheads though, man. Saluted. But yeah, bro, them balloons took me out. I was like, yo, I just never seen the different style balloons either. It's not even regular looking balloons. It almost tricked me because I was like, oh, my kid like that balloon. I was like, oh, I don't, y'all keep that. I don't want that.
You're peaking right now though, huh? First Grateful Dead experience.
Hey, man, I'm just having a little fun, man.
Down at Steelers OTAs. That was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Pick with Kenny.
Oh, yeah. Not just a pick. We chopped it up. It was a vibe. Like our relationship has definitely grown a lot more. Yeah, it wasn't even on a weird. It was just like, bro, everybody was kind of like, yo, man, let me get a pick for my kid. Let me get a pick. I'm like, Kenny, I want to pick for me, bro. Let's get one. He's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And it was we chopped it up afterwards. I'll talk to you.
Two hard workers.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys find the common ground?
Absolutely. And then, I was just complimenting some of the stuff I saw from him today, So we had chopped it up about that. Like I said, man, me and you, we could talk a lot more about some of that stuff. Yeah, obviously, you know what I'm saying. But it was a vibe though, bro.
Well, and then I guess you got one more thing. This is a great time period for you, I feel like.
Yeah.
You're elevating a little bit.
And then
because then you have Josh Allen getting the Madden cover.
I did see that. Not only did Josh get the Madden cover, he got the Madden cover as I was going to volunteer today, Deke. So I'm pulling up to my daughter's school. The reason why we started at 4:30 was because I've been at my daughter's school from 11 this morning till about 3:30ish. They had their track and field day. So I was the kickball. I had that drill on lock. All I'm going to say is kickball gets real competitive for 4th and 5th graders. Okay? It gets really, really competitive.
It's a good game.
Yeah. We didn't have a lot of blood out there. Somebody did get hit in the head. I had to explain that because I didn't think it was intentional. They're still out, even though they did get hit in the head. It's probably not regulation, and it might have been intentional.
Like that rule.
But I was you know what, man? You were running downhill and, gravity. It happens. You got binged. Yeah. But that was my kickball vibe, man. But yeah.
So they got hit in the head because they lowered themselves? Almost like a football hit?
I kind of look at it like that. I'm not going to penalize the defender for the receiver ducking down, okay?
He threw the ball at the torso. But
all right, you want to finish through?
They ducked their head, right?
You finish through. That's on you, baby. That's on you. So, yeah, it was all good, though. But that was a lot of fun, too, man. Yeah, but I did not know they was going to get to that level of seriousness. So, yeah, it's been a vibe, bro. We just, yeah. going good, man. We're
yeah,
going good.
I'm telling you, you got a good stretch of days.
You know what I'm saying,
now.
man? Shoot. And what I got my golf lesson coming up on Friday. Yeah. Got to connect with some of the old homies that I know at other places. That was other, bro. It was like a family reunion. It felt like yesterday, bro. It was a vibe. But anywho, man, I'm rambling. Let's get this thing rolling, man.
I enjoy that.
Right.
Learned a few new things.
Yeah, man, I just try to share what I get every once in a while, man. That's all, baby. That's all. But with that being the case, man, let's get after this thing today because we are gonna get up out of here about 6:30. All right. We know people got what we got to do today. We did push back a little bit, but this how we roll. All right. And yes, we do got crazy TG at 5:30. All right. And I gotta ask him about that Narduzzi stuff, man. I gotta see his thoughts. So you thought I forgot? You know I ain't forget. I wrote it down.
I did forget.
I wrote it down, bro. I wrote it down. I was like, I have to ask TG on Wednesday his thoughts about what Pat Narduzzi had to say about West Virginia Stadium and their fans. Oh, I cannot wait. Trust me. Oh, you thought Crowley was fired up? Oh, I could only imagine, baby. I could only imagine. So yeah, with that being the case, let's start the show like how we always do. Go ahead and drop in the comment section where you are tuning in from, and that way we can give you the big boy shout outs to start today's show. And don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so just yet.
Kenneth Moses, 757, salute from Virginia Beach.
Let's get it, duck.
Fellas, who are we signing next? Chase,
seriously, bro.
Buddha? Who?
Hey, we on one. Anybody could get it. That's what we saying, man. Anybody.
John Easton, 412 Crafton. Rest in peace to Iron Sheik. Watch out for
Iron
smoke
Sheik
outside.
What happened to Iron Sheik?
Who's that?
It's a wrestler. Old school. Yeah.
I guess so.
Damn, that sucks.
I'll double check. I don't.
Yeah,
John
I don't
Easton
know.
is not one to just
Iron.
lie
So
to
like
us.
Iron, like Iron Mike, and then Sheik. S-H-I-E.
Yeah.
He passed.
WWE Hall of Famer dies at 81.
Dang! Shout out to Iron Sheik, man. Nah, he was a vibe, bro. He was a vibe. Definitely one of them OG, like, you know, when you talk about like the beginning parts of this thing, man, when it was first coming out and establishing those type of stuff, man, he's definitely one of them dudes, man. We drop him on the signs for the Iron Sheik, baby, one time. All right, shout out to the legend, man. Whew, heck of a life, man. Heck of a life. Great run at it, man. All right, respect though, respect.
Steelers Road Warrior says, not sure where I am, but I'm here.
Let's get it.
Shays, 209 Modesto, California.
Shout out to Modesto in the house.
Dustin Gonzo 2, 410 Baltimore, Maryland.
Shout out to Baltimore. Be more in the house.
Pittsburgh Toddy 86, chilling on Shakedown Street in the 520.
Bro, Shakedown Street is a vibe. Is that where they went to next? I should check my shirt and I can find out. But yeah, bro, they literally, yeah, it was a vibe, bro. But it's cool too when you're pulling up these places and you're seeing like these vans or everybody's like stickered out, Grateful Dead stickers, this stickers, that sticks that. You see just different lights plates. You're like, yeah, they literally travel from all over the place. I did get some people that we rock with the podcast, bro. We love y'all, man.
No way.
Shout out to y'all, man. Yes, I can't. Even when I was late, even when I was being late, they was like, yo, we tap in, man. We appreciate y'all, bro. I was like, yo, man, salute you.
Hopefully they're tapped in right now.
Well, that's why I said, man, don't forget, tune in with us on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Usually 4:30. That's what's on 4. But it's 4:30. You can run the ballpark. Yeah.
Robert Carding, Bob from Connecticut.
Bob.
He's on a little bit of a run.
He low-key is. Because he keeps on a Bob from Connecticut, which I do like. I like that a lot.
We got a guy from behind enemy lines here, Eric James, 330 Cleveland.
Okay. All good.
Joe Gerbis, the 580, Ada, Oklahoma.
Let's get it. All right, let me tap in a couple. Then after that, man, we'll tap into some of these supers. I got Erie Mind Mob tuning in from Pittsburgh, the 412. You already know what that is. Then we got PH in Manila, Philippines. Salute you over in Manila, baby. Love to have you part of the show. The Ghost Man tuning in from the 330, Youngstown, Ohio. He says, let's go Steelers. And then after that, we got Tyler Minnick tuning in from the 724, checking in like they always do. And can't forget Carl tuning in from the 315, and he says he absolutely loves the Buffalo Bills in all capital. Can't make this up. And Dwayne Petit, the 504, checking in. We the 504 boys. What? I like it. And then I will end it with the homie, the Bro-Barian, tuning in from the 757, Chesapeake, Virginia, a.k.a. The Crib. Let's get it.
Ari. carried the first Super. Actually, it's an upper room member.
Oh, shout out.
Tito Whitaker gifted one to Frank K.
Man, shout out to Tito Whitaker for being a rock star at life. And Frank K, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Next, Gorilla Moats. What was your impression of John Mayer? Many consider him the best guitarist of this generation.
Yes, I didn't get a chance to tell you. He plays in their band.
Wait, what?
Yes. Swear.
Oh
I thought the same thing. I could not make this up. Like, so.
Wait, what?
So, my man, so with the radio, Steelers Radio, you met Wes. You know Wes.
So he doesn't even sing for him?
Just listen. Just listen. So, my man Wes, he's the one who obviously sent the invitation, invited me to the Grateful Dead joint. He's the one who put me on to him. He loves John Mayer. So, he would always talk about he sees John Mayer all the time in concert. I'm like, bro, John Mayer don't have enough of a catalog to be going on tour and like that frequently to the amount of times that I'm hearing you tell me you seeing this dude, right? He goes to all the Grateful Dead shows. My man Wes does, right? John Mayer is like the number 2 guitarist behind the main dude. So he literally does all the solos. Like when it's time, like it was like 2 or 3 songs where it was just him playing, killing it, and just singing. I'm like, bro, I'm at a John Mayer concert. Like that's the vibe. So I had no clue that he even did that. I'm like, bro, when does John have time for himself? Like, cause you a solo artist as well. But yeah, he's one of their guitarists, man. And sure enough, man, he was just trashing. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Can't make it up, bro. Shout out to John Mayer. So I felt like I saw John in concert too. Because he was. Technically it wasn't him as the solo, but John a part of Grateful Dead. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And he was killing.
Did he sing any of his songs?
None of his own hits, but he sung, oh my gosh. I didn't know the names of those ones, unfortunately, but he was killing them though. He definitely had probably like 3 songs I want to say where, because when I got there, it was what they call like the drums portion of the program, where it's literally like 15 minutes of just them rocking out on drums.
Okay. Steel
drums, drum sets, like all that type of stuff, and they got like the color graphics to go with it. So I came in during then, and then right after that finished when John started, he had like 2 or 3 in a row. So I don't even know what the names of them were because I was still like getting caught up to everything. But then after that was when I kind of was like, all right, I'm catching on what's happening. But yes, dude, John Mayer, he definitely plays for them, and he is fire in that joint, bro.
I mean, he's objectively one of the top guys out there.
Yeah, seriously,
like
dude.
Singer, guitar player, talented musician.
Yep.
Objectively. I don't think anyone can say, like John Mayer sucks.
Yeah.
Like, no one can say
the
that.
The talent, the vocals, stage and because like you say, you're standing
on stage.
And then
his songs are hits, too. Yes. They're catchy hits.
That's what it's not like, you just making anything. Yeah.
Wow, that even makes going there even sicker. Yeah, that's awesome.
So that was definitely dope, man. Definitely dope.
Myron Bennett, PFF dropped their new top 10 edge rankings. We should take a look. LOL.
We'll look at it. We'll check it out tomorrow. It's PFF. Yeah, I know how we feel about PFF. But I'll put that on.
You want to save it?
We'll save that for tomorrow. We'll save that because tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll save that for then. Obviously, we're announcing the giveaway as well, the 41K subscriber giveaway. That is tomorrow also. But yeah, man, we will put PFF's new edge rusher rankings. All right, we'll tap in for that tomorrow. I got you though.
Okay, they got it top 32. They got a top 32.
Perfect.
And they break it down into tiers.
Perfect. So yeah, we will definitely react to that then, man.
Holy wow. I'm just giving my initial reaction right now as I'm looking. What?
Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow, man. We'll get to it tomorrow, man. We'll get to it tomorrow.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm excited to get into it tomorrow. All right, next one is who's that? That was Myron Bennett.
Yes.
Right. Let's go, UW Moats. You should have worn some platforms for that alumni photo yesterday.
Oh, that's what people that don't, want to be short. I don't have a problem with that, baby. I'm comfortable being who I am. I don't need to be taller. I don't need to be bigger. I don't need to be smaller. I'm just me, baby. So, yeah.
I think, if anything, if you look at the picture, I'm impressed. I'm like, this dude made the league compared to all these other dudes.
Man,
this dude had to grind it out.
What they say? Might look light, but it's heavy, though. You know what it say? So, yeah, man, we ain't tripping, baby. I like that look. That's my go-to. I'm low-key, baby. Y'all know me, Mr. Low-key, man.
You want them to underestimate you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the other thing. Yeah, it just looks bad if you're trying to, like, tiptoe and stuff.
You can't.
I've seen people do that. It's
people
a bad
do
look.
it.
It's a bad look.
But no,
really
honestly,
bad look.
I've been around, like, legit, not athletes, but, like, professionals, like, in the business world, and they'll do that. I'm just like,
no way.
Bro, this is weird.
No way.
I swear. I'm like, this is weird, bro. Like, it's kind of weird. Yeah. Unless it's fan. If it's a fan, way different. Fans doing it, man, nobody tripping. But it can't be.
That's bad too. What do you mean?
I give a pass to the fan. If it's a fan, it's like, you know what? Do what you want. It's a picture. It's all good. But it can't be like a real, like, hey, Deke, we're all gonna do this picture together now. And then you over here, it's almost like, nah, bro. I'm good. Yeah.
Devontae Gray has
I was just glad I was in the picture. And Devontae Gray, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I was just happy to be in the picture. You know how that go, man. Just get me in the building, man. I ain't trying to take over. I ain't ask for nothing extra. Just let me in the building, baby. So it's vibe.
Tom Vikes 41. What's up, Moats and Deke? The Con has been stacking up the O-line depth like never before. Any chance of seeing O-lineman trade coming from Con?
I mean, right now you can't put anything past him, right? I don't necessarily think that it's needed per se at this moment, but it would not surprise me if he did make a trade or something, man, because he has been on it. And I like the fact that he leaves no stone unturned. We're going to talk about two guys that we also picked up. But it's just like, it doesn't matter where he's finding from, whether it's XFL, whether it's undrafted guy, whether it's the guy that was on a practice squad, like whatever, he's finding them, man. And I like it, man. We'll obviously talk about some of the OTAs and stuff since I was out there yesterday. Man, it felt good to see it though. Like seeing it in person and not having to hear reports, a lot more context.
Did you get to meet Canada?
I mean, I knew Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like I don't know Canada. I get to meet Canada. I know Canada. Canada ain't tripping, man. Yeah, I was waving to Canada. A local celebrity I was waving to Matt Canada before it was cool to wave to Matt Canada. All right. Before that was a thing, I was already on that. Hey, Matt. Hey, man.
If I met him, would I see? I'm not a big picture guy, but like, I'm trying to think. Would I want a picture with Canada? I don't know. I could go either way with it. It could be a nice troll move, but at the same time, I still am a little scarred from 2021.
Yeah, I get it, man. I definitely get it.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with him.
Michael Williams, based upon the eye test, when were you at the OTA practice yesterday?
Yep.
Who was the player you believe had the it factor and you would label as the problem for other teams?
I'll put it like this. Let's go ahead and I'm glad you actually asked that question.
That's a scouting report.
We can talk a little OTAs now because I've been chomping at the bit. All right, so I had a couple of guys though that I had took notes on and I wanted to include. But to answer your question, the first guy that I think has the it factor or will be that problem, I see Kenny. And the reason is this, man. I got a chance to like really just watch him 7 shots, 7-on-7 team. And it wasn't that he was perfect because he did have some mistakes out there. But the thing I loved was this. When you talk about certain things in terms of growth, watched him on a play in 7 shots where literally he goes from first progression, second progression, third, pulls it all the way back to this fourth cat on the backside and has to throw dime touchdown. When I see that, I'm like, that's maturity. That's next level. That's not speculation. That's not fans just wanting you to be something. That's you actually showing it in this setting. Next thing, he had another play, man, where, Coach T then tried to weight it to where it's like, all right, everything is even. It's all on this play right here. Once again, he gets his group, the leadership part of it, commanded in the locker room. He's like, all right, I like to see that part. And even though the play didn't necessarily work out, and it wasn't on him, it definitely was not on him. It was a heck of a play on the defense. But it was just like to see how he could command it. I love that. Then the play that really that I just loved from him, and we kind of chopped it up a little bit afterwards, was he had this play where, bro, the play is not, his first read wasn't there. So he ends up having to reverse and roll out. As he's rolling out, he catches Gunner. 30 yards in stride, dime, tutty. Beautiful.
Gunner, stock up.
Oh, yeah, facts. Like I said, people hate on Gunner because it's cool. But Gunner, nice, bro. We could talk the fumble stuff, and I'm with you. Fumbling will get you in the doghouse. But I don't see a lot of people when I'm out there that's locking Gunner up. I never seen that last year.
And Kenny liked Gunner in preseason.
Absolutely.
Last year. I remember him saying
and outside of the occasion, and outside of his fumbles, when are we watching Gunner? We're like, he's dropping the pass. Or we're like, man, the jet sweep didn't work with him. Or it was never that. It was the fumble. Bro, hold the ball. That was his issue. That's what got him in the doghouse. So, yeah, you literally watched it. I'm just like, bro, the fact that, number one, first read wasn't there, cool. You ain't panicked. But then to see you hit the reverse out, I'm like, okay. And then you extend this thing, keeping them eyes on the field, and then be able to throw that thing on a rope like that on the left side too. So it wasn't like he's going to his right where it's easier, more natural. You coming across, and you got to make sure that you locked in, so you coming downhill, stepping into it. Just across the board, those mechanics, man, I really thought that that's something that I want to see more of, and to be able to see that there, that lets me know that that's a part of this thing. It's growing. Not, yeah, you could do that because we seen him do it at college. Yeah, you could do it because we just hope he could do it. It's like, nah, I need to like see this, and see it more consistently. And that was something I thought that he really showed yesterday. So that was one of the things that when we talk about the guys I think has that, I definitely feel like it was him. A couple other guys who was jumping off to me. Mark Robinson, bro. Mark flying around, bro. He's flying around. He looks like he looks super put together. So he's running with the ones right now, but it's more so because I think with Cole, they're having him do like, I don't know what he had, like what his situation is since he's come over, but he wasn't doing any of like the main like team stuff. He was just doing like the individual stuff. So, and it wasn't like he's the only one, because some of the vets, they'll just naturally hold out of the team stuff. But with him, I just wasn't sure what that was. But it was Mark and a Landon. And I would say a Landon was the smarter linebacker in terms of just because he's been doing it. But Mark was the one for me where I'm like, okay, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Now, granted, it's still shirts and shorts, but I like what I'm seeing. I like it a lot, bro. And it's still very much put together, bro. He did not have a bad offseason. Well, he looks really good right now.
You talking about you're looking for with him is just the wherewithal, the mental.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when we're talking about why I'm liking it, to see him not just playing fast, because he played fast last year, but to be playing fast and not wasting steps. You're not 3 steps here to come back over here where you should have been the first time. Like, that's the stuff where you're seeing the growth. And that's important when you're talking about a guy taking that potential leap. You want to see those type of things. And I thought for him, man, he was doing that really well. So I definitely, like I said, I want to talk about him. Then the 2 other dudes that I kind of really focused on were the 2 young corners, JPJ, Corey Trice. Shout out to Coach T. He's not playing a game with either one of them. Anytime they're out there and it's a throw, it's going at one of them, bro. Like, I literally watched 7 shots and it was like, yo, give me 3 fades or 3 slants. Like, we're attacking this dude. I want to see what you do. Like, all right, we're in it. Attacking.
They going up against Pickens?
Not yesterday. Not when I was out there now. But, shoot, I'll say what? You know who else? Cody White. He low-key had a little joint, but then they got him back, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Cody White. Cody White's a professional. Like, he's not a star player, but he's a guy that you're not going to be able to just slack against him. So, I'll talk a little PZ Jr. here, right?
He's like Tremaine Edmonds, or not Tremaine Edmonds, I'm sorry, Trey Edmonds.
Yes.
For the receiver group. Yeah. He's just hanging around. He's probably going to be a practice squad this year. Mm-hmm. And he's just around.
Right. Good, not great. Does all the little things right. Practices very hard, plays very hard. So, literally, you watch PZ Jr., and the difference is, like, when I was watching PZ, I'm like, yo, you're a super-duper man corner. Oh, my gosh. He never backed off. Whereas with Corey exclusively off coverage. Yeah.
That's the opposite. Not necessarily with Trice, but I remember with Porter Jr., you talking about you thought he would maybe be more better with a
just using his vision and stuff, right? Yeah. He literally was impressed the whole day. I was like, okay, I like that. If you're going to take on that challenge, because that's what it is. When you press, that's a challenge, bro. I'm like, if you're going to take on that, this is how you do it. But he never backed down from it. And it was plays where he got, but it was some plays where he put them hands on people. And I'm like, oh, that's when they thought you couldn't do that because you was in college. Nah, we said that was going to translate. Yeah, he would do that to some of them dudes out there and catch them. Like, yo, it's nice. Did have one where he was a little grabby. I'm going to throw that out there. He did have one of them. But as a whole, he probably had about 2 plays where I was like, all right, the one was a little pull and the other one, the receiver just had a good play on him. But when I tell you every time after that, when he would respond, like, never wavered in confidence, never backed off, never was like, all right, let me go off to the side. Like, nah, like, pissed off, like, let's get it again. I love that about him, bro. Love that. And then for Corey, I thought Corey's vision, watching him in person, his vision was a lot better. Like, it looked good on tape, but seeing it in person and just getting that feel where you're like, all right, this is really how you're playing this thing. I like that a lot. Because I was a little surprised. I'm like, man, you're not 4-2 guys, so maybe you want to touch some of these dudes, slow them down. Nah, he's reading routes, he's reading quarterback, and he's reading drops. I said, bro, you smart as heck. Now, it's a dangerous game to play because if you're wrong, it could be real wrong. But if you're doing it like how you're doing it and on a consistent basis, like what I saw yesterday, I'm like, yeah, that definitely cooks. That could definitely work, man. So I said, I definitely was like when I saw from them dudes, man. So that's why I wanted to talk about them. And
that was great.
And the last name I will include, because he was actually the first person to make a play, and I jumped. I was like, whoa, Trey Norwood. Trey Norwood had a fire pick. Trey Norwood had a fire PBU. Is that why we cut Arthur Millette? No. He was at the safety spot when he did this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was at safety when he did this. Yeah. But Trey Norwood, bro. And shout out to his confidence.
Zach Banner had that call. So if he ever does end up actually panning out for us, Banner was the one that called out way back day one.
He definitely did. He definitely did. But for me, man, being able to see Trey Norwood in person again, flying around, but the confidence was the thing that I thought was different this go around. He just is way more confident back there. You hear him communicating. We talk about when the secondary, you got to be the talker. You chop. You can't be quiet. He is the guy you will not miss, bro.
He beef up at all?
I don't think I thought he still looked, to me, the same. Maybe you could make a case for being like more lean or better body composition. And I'll say the same for Najee. Najee still is like, his physique is obviously great, but he to me, he looked leaner. I don't say smaller, but just leaner. It could still be 240-ish or 230s and stuff like that, but it's just lean. Whereas last year it was more like, I'm brolic, like I'm muscle. Like here it was just like, all right, that's a big physical, but he looks like a
found
smooth
the happy
back.
medium, maybe.
Yes, I would say that. And he obviously had like, he's going through his stuff with the whole sweatsuit. I'm like, bro, you a soldier, bro, because like you was in a pool by the time they practice ended the day. But I will say I do think that was one of the things he recalibrated from a year ago to now, because he definitely looked leaner to me. But still the same good vision. He'll never jump in practice, no how. But just looked smooth, just looked good. Looked healthy. Let's throw that out there too. So like I said, across the board, man, I definitely like what I saw from all the dudes, though, man.
Might need to transcribe everything you just said there and put it into a book called Steelers Fan Erotica.
Come on, bro.
That was music to everyone's ears right now.
I'm just
you hit all the notes. Kenny, Ed Factor, the two young corners looking good out there. Mark Robinson. Yeah. Then you threw a little sleeper one in there with Trey Norwood.
Well, because when I was taking my notes, I was like, I wanted to be real. I was like, I'm not gonna come up here and if somebody's playing bad, I wasn't gonna like talk about them. Not on, because it's like we don't do that. But I was like, for the dudes that I thought were standing out, or guys
we needed some Calvin. Do you got any Calvin Austin?
He was creating a lot of separation. He only had like one target when I was watching him.
Okay.
Yeah, he caught it, but it was like a little like drag. You know what I mean? But you could definitely see him flashing on occasion, flashing. But it was a weird dynamic too, because at one point in time, like the D line was kind of tripping, because it wasn't even like the one D line, but they was kind of tripping. And low key, the one dude like strip sacked Mitch in practice. Like Coach T was pissed off, shut the whole thing down, took the D line off the field. Like you don't touch the quarterback's practice. And I'm talking like Mitch throwing motion.
Oh shit.
Yes, bro. Like everybody was like, what the, like that type of vibe. Yes, bro. So when I say like the deal was kind of tripping a little bit, they was kind of tripping out there. So maybe that was why Calvin wasn't getting as many targets. But yeah. Once that happened, it was like, whoa. And Coach T, I mean, I've seen Coach T like that, obviously. But yeah, he was not very happy. You can't do that, and you did it in front of company. So you know how that goes.
You had guessed.
Yes, yeah. If it was just the guys, cool. No, you had company.
Any Metro Mason reports?
Well, the thing was, Mitch, I thought Mitch played well. And that's the thing with Mitch. Mitch is like, he's a professional. You know what I mean? So like, that's always going to look the part. I didn't even, like, honestly, I never checked for Mason like that, because the way it was flowing, bro, like, first off, when you come, like, whenever, and not to sound weird, but whenever I come back out there, it feels like a family reunion. So like, I'm trying to like look, but I'm talking to Cam, talking to TJ, I'm bumping into Marcus Golden. You know what I'm saying? Pat P is like, yo, man, how y'all adjusting to the city, bro? Everything good? Like, so you doing a lot of that. You talking with the other alumni that was out there as well. Then you got Coach T talking about Bumtail, William, and Murray. I'm like, bro, y'all still playing Little League football, man. Come up to the Sun Belt when y'all ready to get some points put on y'all. You feel me? Like, so that was why for me, it wasn't like an intentional, I missed Mason, but it was like, dang, man, I didn't get a chance to catch you, Mason. Man, I was even upset. Like, I'm trying to talk to all my guys, and I can't even get a chance to talk to everyone, because when people are leaving, if you talking here and he walking over, I can't get there, you know?
Yeah.
But it was a vibe, though, bro. It was a vibe. I will say the podcast approval rate, we're going up, baby.
No way.
Swear. The more I'm down there.
Can you drop any names?
I got more and more people. Well, first off, TJ and Ken keep trying to big boy me. They keep saying that because of the podcast being how it is, that's why I'm able to have like all this jewelry and all this other cool stuff, and why they always seeing this out. It's like,
I see what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, no, y'all big time. He's like, Cam was like, shh, the way your podcast, I mean, we just trying to get like you. I'm like, TJ, bro, first off, TJ, like, whenever you take some time out your busy schedule, you know you always got to open invitation, all right? But y'all 100 mil guys, okay? 100 mil guys, don't talk to us about our little podcast over here. Y'all big money, okay? Yeah. It was a vibe, though, bro. It was a vibe. But, like, yeah, we got an approval rating, bro. Multiple active alumni, coaches.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and TA, big golf guy. Terrell Austin, big golf guy.
I heard that about Pat.
Big golf guy. Oh, yeah, Pat P, definitely big golf guy. Yep.
Might need to take him on. 2v2.
No, we ain't
you
got
don't,
that.
You don't feel like you're ready?
I ain't got that one, no. Because Pat P really golfs. And TA, like, after that convo, he's like, oh, he really golf. Yeah. They're talking about handicaps.
That's why you're taking lessons, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm out here on Friday. I got my first lesson, and yeah, I'll be ready. Just give me some time. I'm in the lab this time. Let me get in the lab. Yeah, but when they said, I was like, okay, so y'all really, like, I knew Pat P. Oh, I already knew that, but I was like, I had no clue Abe was like on that. He's like, yeah, once I retire, that's all you do. He's like, coach, golf, family, coach, golf, family. I was like, all right, I got it. Yeah.
Dude, this is.
But that was
great.
A vibe, though, bro.
This is great.
It was a vibe, man.
This might have been the best segment we've had in a while.
Nah, man. Like I said, man, I just try. I wanted to make sure that I hit on certain people that I knew we were gonna be checking for, and I was like, I wanted to make sure that we gave
said
the
podcast approval rate. Man,
yeah, no, seriously, bro.
I'm smiling from cheek to cheek.
Funny thing, so I'm talking with Connor Hayward and Darnell Washington right during lunch, and Connor was the one who even brought it up. So I'm over to holler at Connor because I know Connor. He's like, bro, let me introduce you to Darnell real quick. First thing he says, he's like, yo, man, Darnell, this Moats used to play here. You going to be on this podcast at some point in time this season. That's the first thing he says. I'm like, dang, bro, you all right with me, Connor? Yeah, like, man, I appreciate you.
That's good.
And yes, Darnell, yes. You at some point in time this season, you will be on the show, all right?
Yeah, we got a lot of rookies last year, and we got a good rookie class this year. So
I feel like every year we
I'm
get
not
the rookies.
opposed to that.
Yeah, every year. As long as the rookies, rookies come in and show love, we ain't got no issues, baby. Come on, though. We going to give you the platform. We're going to talk to you now. So, yeah. But no, bro, it was a vibe, bro. It was a vibe. Nah, but man, like I said, I'm just really impressed with how Kenny's just been maturing, bro. How he's just been handling everything. Whether it's like we talked about when we were at that event where the cat was in there heckling him, multiple people in there heckling him, and seeing that in person, how he was how he was able to handle that. Whether it's the car situation where obviously, you know, the vehicle stolen, played.
Did you see the actual car got released? The style of car.
I did not.
Hyundai Genesis.
Shout out to the Jays.
We can't tell TG that. Man. We can't.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell TG. It's a wrap. Oh, it is a wrap. You said it was a Honda Genesis. Oh,
Hyundai Genesis.
And it's nothing against Hyundais. Oh no. But yeah, I'm sure my man.
It's just a sponsored car.
Hey, we call it what we want, man.
But even though TG does give those backhanded compliments, saying like,
a Hyundai Genesis, you said? Right?
Yeah. Even though he's giving Kenny those backhanded compliments, saying like, oh, you look, he's just a man of the people. He's just got like an everyday car that like an every man can kind of relate to. Mm-hmm. I actually take it as a positive, to be honest with you.
It's nothing wrong with it, man. Honestly,
I know TG's making it as a shot. Take it as a positive.
Well, you're looking at it from the fan's perspective. He's looking at it from inside the locker room perspective. Inside the locker room, yes, he is absolutely right. Yeah, that would be a tough one. If in like
maybe he's got the premiere version or something.
We will find out. We'll find out. We're gonna have this. We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We will definitely find out.
He's got the souped up version.
Yeah, but it's one of the things where I'm like, it's been some dudes, and we always tell them after the fact, look, we're gonna give you a hard time, but if this is what you want to do with your money, do what you want to do with it. All right. If this is how you want to spend it, that's cool. Don't feel any pressure. But yes, we're going to talk smack about you every day we see you pulling up in this. We have to. It's just a part of.
If it's this ain't bad. It's a little souped up.
Deke is not bad for the normal population.
I typed in blacked out. So that's not bad either.
Deke. For the normal population, you're right. Okay? All I'm going to say is it favors a car. And that's the problem with Hyundais. That's the problem like the Chrysler 300s. It's certain. You ever seen the Audi? They even everybody tries to make cars that look like the high end cars, right? Audi makes something that looks like the Lamborghini Urus, and you would be like, "Oh, that's a nice Audi."
So he'd be getting shit on if he had an Audi.
Because if he parks the Audi that looks like the Urus next to the guy that actually drives a Urus, yes. when you park the 300 next to an actual Wraith, you're like, bro, what are you, like, you know what I'm saying? Or Rolls, you're like, bro, what are you doing? Yes. When you try to park the Explorer or that little Navigator with the hatchback next to the Link or next to the Land Rover or the Range, you're like, it's cool, but, and that's what I'm saying, just in that setting is different. If he's going to Walmart, Johnny, ain't nobody gonna care. But you're pulling into a parking lot where we're talking about a demographic that is very different than outside of that. That's all. No different. People wear knockoff, right? Ain't nothing wrong with knockoff. Unless you rob somebody that got the real and you're like, hey, bro, you know, why your rollie ticking like that, man? You know it ain't supposed to do that, right? How you know? Well, because I'm just, you know, like it's that type of stuff. And that's what TG's right. But man, if it's a car deal and it's free, bro, we ain't tripping, man. Hey, man, I had a car deal as well. I had a similar conversation. I was with Ford. They was like, you want to explore? I was like, no, I need the full souped up Mustang. Drop top, blacked out. Like, if we gonna do it, give me that.
Oh, nice.
You should like, but it had to be fully souped out, blacked out, drop top, like horsepower, like to make it justifiable. Otherwise, you can't pull up in the regular Mustang and it's like this when Hellcats and the Demons was first dropping, and he's like, oh no, that's what these are. If you pulling up in the rental, the regular, you might want to park in the college parking lot, bro. Like I said, there is nothing wrong about it, bro. There is nothing wrong about it. That's just in that setting. That's how it goes. So that's why TG's energy is what TG's energy is. You know. Yeah. Hey, like I said, I don't have an issue with none of it, man. I tell my people, spend your money how you want to spend your money, man. Because at the end of the day, it's you who got to drive it. It's you who got to enjoy it or not enjoy it. If you compromise cost for comfort, cool. If you want to compromise comfort for cost, cool. But everybody has their own thing, man. But yeah, it's definitely one of them things, though, man. Yeah.
Get back to the Supers.
Let's do it, man. Yep.
I'm trying to read if there was some good non-super comments in here. Chat's having a good time, though. Okay. We got Colton Choi Fu. Aloha. Planning for training camp. How do I have to be out there before practice to get a good spot? Where's the best spot to meet the guys?
Yo, so what I would say is this. Getting out there early is key for location, right? Because the best place to meet guys at is on the hill. We call it the Hill of Death as a player, but for the fans, that's the best hill to be on. It's the big, gigantic hill, but you got to be out that thing at least an hour before, because it does get packed. And that's just the thing. Like when we're walking from our dorm rooms to practice, usually, 30, 40 minutes before, that thing is already jam-packed. So I would say at least an hour, but you want to be on that big hill, right side or left side. But the big hill coming from the dorms down to the field is the place you want to be. You cannot go wrong with that, man. That's what I would say. And then, like I said, before practice, it's hit or miss. Like you'll get some guys signing before, but afterwards you'll have way more guys signing, way more guys. And another cool trick, I don't know if people have told y'all, but if you could schedule it where they got the day off the next day, that's usually a dope time to go too, because guys are more likely to stay out and sign longer because you don't have meetings that night. Whereas when you got meetings or you got stuff later on that night, you just like, bro, I'm trying to get up out of here, man. You're sore, so you don't want to stay out there as long. So just food for thought right there, man.
Yeah.
Little insider trait right there, right?
Are we going out this year? I've had people ask multiple times.
That is something that is being discussed. It is something that's being thought of.
I know you're personally a little against it.
I have a love-hate relationship with training camp, bro. You know this. Very much love-hate. So it's in the think tank. It's in the think tank. I just don't know just yet. But it's just give me some time.
Okay.
Just give me some time. Don't make me decide today, Deke. Don't make me decide today. Just give me some time.
No. I'm just throwing out. Like I said, people were asking. Yeah. I've got people asking.
Just give me some time, man.
That's all.
Just give me some time, man.
Q, day 200 of asking for Coach T on the pod. All Moats got to do is say William & Mary is better than JMU.
Yeah, you got to chill. I ain't saying that. That's why I never had a day off. I told you. Coach T made it very simple. You want a day off, Moats? I would give you the day off today whenever you are ready. All you have to simply say is William & Mary is better than JMU. I said, absolutely not. I will be out here practicing every day, and make sure you wear that JMU purple underneath your shirt too, all right? Yeah, so you can feel like a winner. That's what I tell him. It's all love, though, man. Coach T, my guy, man. He fun, dude.
You've already said he's willing to come on.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
We got him. We'll get him at some point, right?
Yeah, but timing does matter, though, man. And I will throw it out there. Shoot, he does podcasts. You see him out here. He's out. He's hip to social media now. You see me dropping pictures. I'm like, all right, Coach T. Yeah.
Yeah, his appearance on the Big Ben one was a classic. That was good.
Shoot, when he was on the pivot with RC and them, that was a vibe too. Absolutely, man. Yes. So, but that's the other thing, right? He said he tapped in on RC. He's not doing a ton of appearances. He tapped in with 7. It's like, you see, it's like, we getting there. He working away.
Michael Williams, what are your thoughts on, how about this comparison?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Mark Robinson with a little Patrick Willis in him?
Mm-hmm.
Also, was Casey the starter at free safety?
I actually, no, Minka was out there. Minka was a starter at free. They were playing Minka at free, and then, oh my gosh. Because they rotated a couple dudes. Oh, man. Yeah, they rotated a couple of dudes over there opposite him, actually. So, but I can't confirm that it was Casey. I can't confirm that, man. But in terms of Mark Robinson with a little Patrick Willis, man, I was a major Patrick Willis fan. The same way I would ask my when I was in Buffalo, I would get my film people to give me every snap from James Harrison, every run play, and every pass play that he played in that week's game. I would have James Harrison, I'd have Clay Matthews, and the third person was Patrick Willis. Any run play, any pass play, I need every play that he played in the game, and I would study him like a son of a gun. I loved how he shuffled. Oh, man, you talk about a guy that's fundamentally sound. Now, he's a heck of an athlete, and that's why he was like, Hall of Fame status type, but so fundamentally sound. If Mark could tap into that, yes, I'm not about to throw that on Mark just yet. I will say this, though, in terms of how Pat Willis was violent in terms of uncoiling and hitting folk, I think Mark has that in his game, without a doubt. I just think for Pat Willis, though, Pat was just a crazy athlete as well, but Pat was also a first-round draft pick.
And he's bigger, right?
Yeah, he's taller, yeah. He was just a bigger, like 6'2", 245. Yeah. It was a big, like, long, well, not long, but like
ran a
just
4.5. Yeah, 6'1", 240.
Like, he was just a bigger body, but Mark is still dope. Mark has the frame. He's just a little bit more compact to me. But I thought Pat was just a better athlete. I mean, it's Patrick Willis we talk about, So, yeah, if Mark is able to tap into anything close to that, I mean, of course, that's going to be elite status. But right now, I'm just happy that he's, visually, at least for me, because I'm not in the film room right now with them dudes, but just visually seeing him, he just looked a lot more confident, looking like he knows where he's going, and just playing like a guy that's seen this before. Like, this isn't his first OTA practice.
Patrick Willis was Ole Miss, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ole Miss came out with the bro can and still was going ham.
Yeah, I don't know if he did that comparison on purpose, but they're both out of Ole Miss.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah, you're right, though.
So they're about the same weight. Now, I don't know how accurate the weight is for Patrick Willis with his playing days, but they got him 240 and they got Mark Robinson 236.
No, so
Robinson's just 2 inches shorter.
Pat Willis is, for a fact, he was around 240, 245 when he played. That's how I was studied to do it. Yeah. And then Navarro Bowman was the shorter version. That was it. But Mark Robinson has the frame. He's thick like him. He's more lower body built, though. Like, you look at Mark in person, quads, glutes, like lower body, that's where he carries it, But he is definitely more compact, though. So you saying that he was shorter up there? What they have listed as 5'10"?
5'11" on Google.
Yeah, okay. Because I would say he's compact. Because I feel short. We'll just leave it at that.
I get it. I mean, you see it when he's out there. Yeah, whenever you say compact, that describes
he's compact.
Him. Yeah. Former running back.
Yeah.
Michael Williams, personal question. Your lineup is extra crispy, and the waves go super hard. Share the routine and what products you used. Haha.
Man, salute you, man. Well, first off, shout out to my barber one time for him. The chicken coop stay popping and percolating. You know what time we on. So that's my barber. He gets me right. He come up here and chop it one time for me. And then from there, man, I'm actually pretty simple. I'm a do-rag dude. What is it? Is it African Essentials? I think that's what it's called. That little oil with African people out there. Pour a little bit of that in my hands after I wash my hair. Brush it. Do-rag, and that's why I sleep. I just sleep on the do-rag. I don't do anything else, though. I don't brush it throughout the day. Like, I know some dudes, brush around the clock, carry brush. Like, nah. But I also have a wavy grade. And I will also say, if I grew my hair out, anyone's, know me from then, it was wavy, So, yeah.
You had that fro.
Yeah.
Whenever you grew it out.
Yeah, I would have to,
comb it.
Yeah.
Peck it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then it would go from standing, and then it just falls over and just lays down.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
We got Official Momentum in the house.
Shout out to Official Momentum. Let's get it. Is he shouting out Jack Myers Jr.? We got to shout out Jack.
He might. He's got a few here.
Okay.
We'll rattle them off. Master Moats and Young King Deke. What's good?
I like your name drop, baby. Let's get it.
He also says Pat P praising young Calvin Austin III.
Mm-hmm. I get it, man. I get it. Because Calvin, like I said, he looks a lot faster than everybody else when he runs. Even when it's a quick little thing, you're like, you're moving way faster than everybody else, buddy. I like it, though.
Also says, Moats and Deke, we need an Ambition and TG episode.
Bro, that would be pretty elite. It has to be at Rivers, though. I wanted at Rivers for old time's sake.
I think you're right.
Yeah. It just felt, it seemed right. Yeah.
And then the last one he's got, Josh and the Bills. Hashtag Madden Curse. Hashtag Deke Twitch.
Hey, man, salute Josh, man, on the Madden cover, man. I'm excited for him, man. It's dope, man. First player in Bills history to actually be on that cover, man. So, now that's a vibe for him, man. And we talked about the curse. Mahomes, Lamar, shoot, low-key, AB went crazy when he was on the cover.
Yeah, he led the league in touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
Crazy from what standpoint?
Oh, gosh, stop it.
That was also the season he sat out that last Bengals game.
Stop it. All right. He wasn't full crazy just yet. That happened afterwards. All right. But he survived that season.
He still had an awesome year.
Yeah, so no Madden curse right there, all right? So, we're good, man. We're good. In fact, it can't be a curse. Curse only for like elite quarterbacks. I remember everybody saying that Josh isn't elite. Josh just average. He's just a guy.
Who was saying that?
He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He turnovers. He can't win the big one. He didn't win the Super Bowl. He's Charles Barkley. Remember, he's all of these other things. So I don't think he's Robert Horry, right? He's more Robert Horry than Charles Barkley. So we just call him whatever we want to call it, man. But yeah, he plays for the Bills. The Bills are terrible. No one's Buffalo. What are we talking about Buffalo? It can't be a curse unless you actually were supposed to be good. So there shouldn't be anything negative that happens, because if he goes out there and plays bad, he will elite anyways. And if the Bills were to lose, well, they weren't supposed to win anyways. So yeah, they good, bro. I think it's a win-win across the board, bro.
Some of this negativity.
Nope. Y'all done
He's
brought
a great
it up.
quarterback.
No, he's not. He's an average quarterback. He's Kirk Cousins.
Hell no.
Okay, he's Jimmy G then.
Hell no. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this. I've never said this.
Nope. Don't give him no praise. He's your opposition. You've already confirmed that. Don't give him no praise.
That's true, but I still respect his game.
Don't you respect it? Leave it alone.
I do really want that official momentum energy about, Madden curse and all that, and ripping on Allen making the Madden cover. But to be honest with you, I feel like at this point, the Madden cover is kind of a cool thing. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and like,
it's a vibe,
you got to appreciate stuff like that. You only get certain opportunities in your football career to be on a Madden cover. But also, I think the curse is kind of dead. Yeah. That's why I was like, I would like a Steeler on there. I don't really view it as like a Madden curse. So I can't really flip and go back and say, oh, Josh's curse now, F the Bills. So I really want that energy. I really do. Yeah, Maybe when TG's on, he'll transfer it over to me.
Get an F, though. TG will. But I'll say this, man. The Madden vibe, like, the cover is dope. Even when the curse was happening, because we will admit
people were still accepting going on,
right? Because it is still such a honor. Like, as a young player, you grew up and you dream of, number one, actually being on Madden. Like, you don't have to create yourself anymore. You can just turn the game on and your face, your name, they say your actual name. I'm old enough to remember when they wouldn't even say your created player's name on the game. So that was like a big deal. Like, oh, you're no longer number 52. You're actually Arthur Moats. You're no longer number 55. You're actually Arthur Moats. And then they show your picture. And then it was like, oh, they even got your updated hairstyle. Or when I would wear different things, on the field, like my personality, I'm a half sleeve dude. It was like, oh, when they added the half sleeve to my character on the game, I'm like, bro, this is electric. So I could only imagine if they were to be like, hey, in the heart of the curse, Arthur wants you to be a Madden athlete. Man, absolutely, bro. I don't care what you're going to, my career might end, you said. But it's Madden. All right, put me on. Because a lot of people, you think about it, Peyton Hillis, I have never seen him play after the Madden season. He got on that cover and it was like, it was gone. Can't make it up, bro.
Terrible after
Can't make it up. Jamal Lewis, 2K 1 year, you get on, it's gone. Can't make it up, man. So I just kind of thought, like, it's got to be something similar to that. But yeah, for these athletes, man, like, it still is a big deal for Madden. It still is a big deal when you're on the cover of, like, a Sports Illustrated. Like, it matters. Even though we don't even digitally, like, print them covers anymore. It's just like, yo, you're a cover athlete now. Like, that's legit.
Yeah, like, I'm not even getting physical copies of Madden. What was the last one? Maybe Madden 20? Because you just get them on digitally, the PlayStation menu.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pre-order it right now, they'll give you a bunch of bonuses and shit. But yeah, like, it was cool. I remember back in the day, even like not camping out,
Yeah,
but like going to the store at like midnight, going to Walmart at like midnight, and there'd be like little lines out there and stuff, and just to get the game.
I remember in Buffalo, bro, my rookie season, me and 3 of my other like rookie homies, we went out midnight when Madden was dropping because we're like, bro, we're actually gonna get on the game. I swear. And it was definitely a line. It was right around the corner from the crib, right in the hammocks up in Buffalo, man. Shout out to my Buffalo folks, man. But showing up, man, we was like, we're going to this little GameStop right here. Hey, what time? Midnight. All right, I'll meet you out there. Let's go. And showing up, we was in that line. Most people like, yeah, get mine. Yeah. So it's a vibe, bro. It is definitely a vibe.
Well, it's 5:31.
Oh, we had some time with TG. Yeah,
for real?
He texted me. Yep.
Okay.
Said need a little couple minutes. I was like, all right, I got you, baby.
I'll read these last 2 super chats then. Shay says, going to be in Seattle on New Year's Eve for my first live game. Hype for that December football vibe. Hope I bump into TG.
In Seattle, you're low-key Mike, bro. Like, seriously.
That would be an awesome game to go to for New Year's Eve.
It will be.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So I even got a friend out there. Although he just had a kid, so I don't know what the vibes are. Like, if our friend group came out there, it'd probably be a little hectic for him. For him to be hosting.
Oh, hosting,
10, 11, 12 of us.
Yeah.
He's got a place out there.
Yeah. And he says newborn.
I think he was just born within 6 months, I want to say.
Oh, man, tell him get off the bench, man. He good. Get back in the game, bro. 6 months, you all right? Hey, man, people have babies every day. You be all right, B. Come on. What you waiting on?
They could handle a party scenario?
Why not?
Hosting people for a couple days, a weekend?
Why not? What are we talking about? Beyonce was on tour. Shoot, Rihanna hosted the Super Bowl. What we talking about, man? Yeah, maybe all right there. We good? Yeah.
Or, I mean, I guess we could get hotels.
No. You got to crash the spot.
I feel like that's the right thing to do.
It is.
If someone's coming in from out of town, it's your good friend.
Deke, when my mans and them come up here, do you see them here or do you see them at a hotel, man?
Right.
They're here, bro. You got to have them at the spot, bro.
That's true.
It's mandatory, man. Yeah, I wish my homies would come up and be like, yo, man, you got to stay at the hotel, bro. You can't stay. No, man. You ain't my friend if you can't stay at my crib. You're my friend. You're staying at my crib, bro. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to feel offended. I'm like, what you mean you don't want to stay at the crib? You don't like the crib? What's wrong with the crib? The crib smell funny? The crib look funny? It's not big enough? It's too small? What's the deal? I get offended, you know? But then don't stay too long either because I might tell you, like, yo, bro.
It's time.
You been here for like 2 weeks, bro. What's happening? You moving in? I'm about to start. Should I claim you?
You start sweeping or doing something here.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to cook at least one day, all right? You can stay here, but you need to. Are you going to cook? Are you on cleanup duty? Where you my drink man? You making the drinks? What's your? Yeah, it's a vibe always though, man. Love my guys.
Isn't that biblical?
It is, right?
You got to work to eat.
If I'm pulling up to their spot, I'm gonna be doing something. All right, I'm on cleanup or I'm on plants. All right, but I'm gonna make sure I bring whatever or do whatever is necessary. So that's all. Yeah, I don't have so much. We pretty chill right here.
Michael Williams, he's on a heater today. Question for both of you then. I'm out.
No, you're not, Michael. You can't leave. You got to stay here. Come on, man.
What are your thoughts on Shazier's career if he was never injured?
Man, Shay had a chance to be one of the best. He was already showing that on that trajectory, the speed, the playmaking, the confidence. Once he figured it out in terms of understanding that there are only a certain amount of protections, it's only a certain amount of things that offensive linemen and quarterbacks can do, and there's only a certain amount of teams that are even capable of making some of the adjustments that we could make. Once he started to figure out that and really became that pseudo coach on the field, I felt like his game was skyless, man. Like he had no limit to it because not only was he going to make plays just because he knew where plays were going, but when he started flipping calls or changing and checking blitzes, which at that time in Pittsburgh, we weren't doing that. That hadn't been done at all when I was there, 14, 15. He started doing that at 16. And then 17, he like really took over it. It was like Ray Lewis type. But instead of it being slow, big, older Ray Lewis, it was 4-3, lightning, can, catch, jump, do every type thing with that. And that's why I thought, the only thing that would have kept him from being great for a longer period of time would be an injury. Unfortunately, we didn't know it would be this type of injury, but that was the only thing, to me that kept him from just being one of the best to ever do it because he showed even in that short window what he was capable of. And yeah, I still think he was just scratching the surface, honestly, man. But that's my partner right there, man. Shout out to Shay.
My God, I'm looking at this too. He'd only be 30 right now, turning 31 this year.
When I came here in 14, that was his rookie year, man. I'll never forget it, man. Like, Just watching him grow, bro. Watching him grow. Banged up a little. And it wasn't even like him. He had some friendly fire that took place. You know, that's in Pittsburgh. We friendly fire you. That will happen. That will definitely happen. We done had most people get hurt from friendly fire, bro. But it's like, man, once he was able to kind of get through that and really, you know, start to grow into that NFL type body, man. He spent that offseason with Debo out in AZ, him and Vince, all three of them cats out there, man, getting it in. He came back like he just looked different. He was a different type of player, man. So, salute my dog though, man. Salute him, man. Yeah. I'm mad. My dog hurt, man. Oh man, you done pissed me off, bro. I'm mad to even think about it, man. Oh.
I'd assume he'd be talked in the same light as like Cam Hayward, probably like 5-6 Pro Bowls. Seriously, at this point. Borderline Hall of Famer.
He would have had multiple All Pros. I feel like he would have had All Pros because he made the position sexy in terms of how he played it. Think about inside linebacker isn't sexy unless you're Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner, right? Roquan Smith, the guys that create splash. Pull his splash up, bro. That was the thing. Not only was he gonna be 100+ dude, he have splash, picks, forced fumbles, fumble recoveries, and not just willy-nilly, impact time. We know that Cincinnati Bengals game. We don't get out that stadium if he don't strip that rock. And guess who said 2 plays before, I'm going to strip this rock? Shea. Would Shea be like, bro, I'm going to lead the league in turnovers? Like, huh? Like, bro, you play inside linebacker. That's a safety thing. That's a corner thing. It's like, nah. And you look at before he got hurt, what he was doing? You're like, oh, all right. Yeah. I'm a dog, though, man. I'm a dog.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I'm a dog.
I think he'd be a perfect fit for this team.
Come on, man. You making me sad over here, man.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't have drafted Devin Bush, I'm guessing.
No, think about it. Devin, Mark Barron, it was Devin, Mark Barron,
Bostic, Williamson.
All those dudes were trying to find Shazier. That's all that was. And some of them, it would be we're trying to find Shazier by exact body type. That's Mark Barron because he was the former safety, put him at linebacker. Then it was, okay, let's do it by committee. Bostic, you're my thumper. LJ Fort, you're a part of this rotation of covering guys. So it's like everybody had like a little role of how to, even when he first went down in season, when it was like, all right, for this first game, Moats, you and Spence, y'all two gonna rotate to try. Me, Spence, and LJ Fort were rotating 3-man wave because it's like Shea could literally do all 3 things. You need the thumper for the run. All right, Moats, that's your job. All right, you need the well-rounded communicator that can play this and that. All right, Spence, that's your job. All right, we need the cover guy. All right, LJ Fort, that's your job. But that's Shea in one player. So, yeah, man. Yep.
We got time for one more? Or we got to talk to TG?
Well, TG is ready, but...
this one's a quick one. Ramsey Salah, CP3 got cut by the Suns. Does he retire?
He got cut? I didn't know he got cut.
Addition by subtraction.
You know what? Since he didn't retire, because like obviously, if they're coming to CP3 about we're gonna cut you, he probably had the opportunity to. Do you want to retire to not have that on you that you got cut? So since he did not, and he just allowed it to get cut, I don't think he retires. I think he'll still play at least probably one more.
He always has a good first year with his new
whoever
team.
He goes, come to LA real quick.
You think that would work? That's honestly the first team that came to my mind.
It could work. And he already that's been on a boat. Come on, man. You know it works. You don't think that works?
Or would you rather have Kyrie?
No, I'd much rather have CP. Yeah.
Okay.
CP3, the big thing is can you stay healthy? We know that. But it's just he's more of a true point guard, whereas Kyrie's a scoring guard, which is fine, but we've talked about he's very ball dominant. We're not trying to run our offense through him. We wanted to go through AD, right? We want to still build around the big boy, handling that because that is the vibe. But I don't know, man, because CP3 going to be expensive just like Kyrie. The only thing is one is a free agent right now. So that's like the bonus of it, I guess.
I think CP will be a little more of a discount. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, because he's a free agent, you can at least, he maybe even say, I'll take less. Not saying that he would.
Kyrie's going to be interesting just because I feel like his market can range from him getting close to max.
Yeah.
Versus no team wanting him and he's got to play on like a 1-year prove-it deal for like $10 million or $15 million.
Yeah.
Just because he's so all over the place. Whereas I think this, I don't know if I just don't think Chris Paul has the stealing of still getting a big deal at this point. Just with
I would
his
agree.
age.
No, I agree with you on that.
So he's probably just getting a 1 or 2 year deal, jumping on to try to win a championship, get it for like 10, 15
I just
mil.
feel like CP3. I think that vibe's a lot smoother I think it fits a little bit better.
The upside on the court is better with Kyrie.
Yeah. Because he can score. We know he can go off. But we also...
And the only time it's really worked was with LeBron. That's what you'd be banking on
true.
If you're bringing in Kyrie.
I don't know. I don't want to touch it right now. I'm kind of cool. I like it, but I'm
just trying to hear from you. I want to hear what you want.
Man. I'm kind of cool. CP3, I just feel like it's less volatile. I don't have to worry about it ever going off the rails. And not saying that Kyrie's ever went off the rails.
You probably won't have to make as much moves to get him on the roster.
No, and it's not going to kill my roster the way that...
Unless, like I said, there's no market for Kyrie and you can get him cheap.
It's Kyrie Irving. It's going to still be a market.
Yeah, I could see the Knicks overspending
Absolutely.
for him. I could see some team getting him.
All right, it's not like we're talking Ben Simmons. We're talking Kyrie. Kyrie still is a bucket. He still can do that. And depending on how you look at the quote-unquote distraction stuff, you might even be like, hey, man, he ain't really a distraction either. When you actually go back and think about everything, with all the information that's been out there. So, yeah. But anywho, man, let's call up TG, man, because we got some stuff to talk about today. All right. I need to send a text to this dude, too, man. I'm tripping.
Pittsburgh's Richard Eisen says CP3 to Dallas.
Hello.
Yo.
What up?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, y'all know that voice. It's that simple. That means the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alumni is in the building. That means the former West Virginia Mountaineer, Almost Heaven, is in the building. Shout out to the Mountain Mama one time. And that definitely means that
Pat Narduzzi.
It is my locker mate tuning in. And yes, Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TG, my partner, then we got to hop right into it. We can't even give you the, hey, man, it's nice to see you today. We got to just hop in it, man. Pat Narduzzi was talking greasy with a capital G about you guys. Not only, he said, first off, get y'all money up, broke boys. He was like, yo, we can't even pack at y'all stadium because y'all stadium's too small, okay? That's the first thing he said. So he definitely called y'all broke. I don't know if you know that, okay? But then the second thing he said was, why would our classy Pitt fans even want to go to West Virginia where we know that they don't have the same type of fan standard and code of conduct that we have here in Pittsburgh. So why would we even want to subject ourselves to that type of hooligan activity? That's also what he said. So not only did he call y'all broke, he said y'all broke and y'all ain't got no class. I said, Deke, we're not going to talk about this. I said, Deke, we're not going to text about this. We're going to wait until, I thought it was going to be 5. I said, we're going to wait till we talk to TG on Wednesday and we're going to talk this thing out. So I wanted to give you this opportunity. You got to defend your university, man. Pat Narduzzi. Deke felt good about it. Deke, I said, Deke, do you have any complaints with what he said? You heard him. He said, that's my coach. That's all he said. That's my coach. Big smile on his face. All right. That's my coach. So I just wanted to give you a chance now that you've heard some of this information.
Yeah.
Did you want to rebuttal to the stadium comment with your small stadium having self, or do you want to?
We got our own stadium.
He said y'all. He said y'all ain't got no money, man. He said, yo, you see what we playing at? You see how much we sit?
I'm saying, like,
that's what he said, man.
Everybody lives there. Everybody lives at the house where he got. You got a house with like the high schools come up in there.
Everybody stay here, bro.
Everybody.
Hopefully that changes in the next decade. I think with this new AD, she's doing some
this
good
is the
things.
Trap house, bro. This is the trap house. Everybody pull up to the trap house.
I think we'll get a spot. That's my projection. In 10 years, we're getting a spot over in Oakland.
Like, what we doing?
He said, yo, everybody got a code to the garage, bro. Everybody know the code to the garage, bro. Just type it in, right? You should just write on the back, bro.
Everybody walk in there.
Yo.
Everybody walk in there. Like, like, man. And I think he was more saying what they don't travel well to us. Like,
well, because they tried to bring up the whole 70% of West Virginia fans.
He's really just trying to say
that was fake news. It was like 80% Pitt fans at the Backyard Brawl last year.
Let it be known that stadium will be Mountaineer Nation. You're coming to Sparta. You're coming to hostile territory.
Sparta. See, I think this is what Pat Narduzzi was kind of talking about.
Time out.
Where you at?
Time out. Did you just say this is Sparta?
You got to come to that hostile territory. That's what it is, and you got to come by yourself. We remember all that waving us off the field at Hines last year. You know, they would get off our field bad. You don't know, come down to Morgantown. come down to Morgantown, it's gonna get hostile down there.
I think this is exactly what Pat Narduzzi was talking about. These sounds like threats. I think we're just trying to watch football games. That's all.
He said, man, you better know somebody
down there is gonna get hostile. Let's go.
He said, well, I wish you would, sweet Caroline. You make your mouth to say sweet. You said sweet.
Man, we're not doing that. You know where you at?
Hey, yo.
Morgantown.
Oh, my gosh.
If you
oh, my gosh.
Highway, you're going back with an L.
Oh.
No, that's not happening.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You coming to Morgantown.
And in terms of...
I went back and watched the game last year, bro. And let me tell you something. I'm looking at it 6 minutes ago.
Your team's got to be worse this year.
Deke, what did I tell you, Deke? What did I tell you? I was like,
How did we lose?
I said, he went back. You talk about that game, bro.
I went back and watched it. They called that terrible
This was Sunday when we recorded. This was Sunday.
They called that horrible targeting call. I don't know why we didn't run the ball 4 for 1. We should have got y'all out of there. The game was over.
I just remember a lot of luck going in your favor to even get that game close.
They called that horrible targeting.
We should have won by double digits.
7 should have got thrown out the game with that horrible non-targeting call. You feel me?
I honestly don't remember this.
We picked up the blitz perfectly.
That was the one
I vaguely remember targeting being called or not called. Vaguely.
You can't give a game
I don't think it had a big
no
impact on it.
You can't give a game away no better than that.
Hey, man.
You really can't.
6 minutes, a lot of football.
Wasn't that the receiver you were talking up for this draft?
A lot of football left at 6 minutes, man.
All right, listen, man, that was terrible. You can't give away a game no better than that.
It was electric in that stadium.
I know we're gonna beat you this year. In Morgan.
All right.
I don't know why you're talking like this because I feel like West Virginia is worse by the rankings and the people that are covering college football. At least that's what they're predicting.
I don't care about there. I'm telling you what's going on in there.
He said, don't tell me about they. He said they will lie to you. But listen to him.
Yeah.
I think they got him winning like 3 or 4 games.
Man, I'm telling you, man, we got a running back. We're going to run the ball.
All right.
You're going to respect the run.
Okay.
And we're playing to win. We're not playing to get out. Like, we're playing to win. We're coming out there to win.
I think that's what we're doing, too.
Okay.
Them coaches in there, they hungry over there.
Okay.
Almost heavy.
Almost. Hey, Mountain Mama. Come on now. But... Okay. You got a nice little voice over there. You got a little nice voice over there, man. Yeah.
Well, man, I've been singing it for years. We've been whooping people for a long time.
All good. So, I actually that was pretty civil, and I'm actually happy to hear that, man. We did have another thing that I needed to talk to you about that kind of has some Pitt bloodline to it. So you remember the story about young KPA getting his vehicle confiscated without his permission, aka stolen, okay, with playbook included. And you made a comment about Kenny having a car that was so common that the casual person could mistake it. Well, Deke did some investigative journalism. Shout out to Deke, man. I love when Deke does investigative deep diving. He found out the actual make and model of the car. Are you ready for this, TG?
I'm ready for
it. Was a Hyundai Genesis.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, Hyundai Genesis, man. So I believe your statement was actually really accurate that Kenny drove a car. Yep. I say you were very accurate. And I was kind of explaining, a little bit where you come from with this stuff. I was like, you're used to pulling into, the parking lot. You know how I can get. So I was like,
it's a car show in there.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, you can't just, it's like, we're not saying the Chrysler 300 ain't a cool car. But when you pull the Chrysler 300, it's like, oh, that's AB's Wraith right there. It don't look right.
It's a car show in there.
You feel me? When you got the one that looks like the Lambo next to the actual Lambo, like,
man.
You see what I'm saying?
What direction you got to go in then? Like you can't be a guy on like the bottom 53 trying to compete with AB, right? Keep up with the Joneses.
If you're bottom 53, this isn't your conversation.
Yeah.
Is Kenny Pickett bottom 53? Where is Kenny Pickett? Where is he? You are who you are.
In their park. He's going in their park. He's parking in the front.
So do you believe it or no? Like are you that? Show me.
I don't think he needs the car to show that.
Well, everybody has their opinion on it. That's all I'm gonna say. I've never seen 7 and nothing like that. I saw love. I ain't never see 7 in that.
Yeah.
I ain't never see AB in that. I ain't see L Bell in that. I ain't see Cam
People got
Hayward
their
in
own
that.
ways of doing things.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
They're different people.
That's fine.
They're different people.
I'm just going.
Landry Jones was pulling up nice.
Okay, I was about to say Landry wasn't even in that. That's what we'll leave it. You know what I mean? It's no shots.
It's no shot.
Dobbs ain't even in that. Like, just keeping it a bean. You know what I mean? So I'm just that's all. It's nothing wrong with it.
The pull-up game's crazy over there.
And even dealer cars. Don't act like your dealer car's supposed to be like regular. That's all I'm saying. Like, he got time to reassess the situation. It's his first go around, man. We not tripping on it. It's his first go around, man.
He can work that so hard to where, like, man, they might be just handing them cars out here. Here, drive this.
I can't stand you, bro. Leave him alone, man. If Kenny want to try that whip, man, it's great on gas. I will say that it's probably
I love it.
It's great on gas. It's great on gas, man.
I love it.
It's good. It's a good car. It's a safe car. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with that car, man. It's like I said, just in that.
He's for the people. He's for the world too.
Right.
It's environmentally friendly.
He's saying
saving lives out here.
When he pulls up, he's like, "Hey guys, I don't care about what y'all got to say about me, what y'all think about me, even though you're gonna tell me this to my face, because the dudes will, because that's the vibe. Everybody will talk to you about it. It's like, man, I just like the fact that he has that type of confidence, man. He ain't tripping on it. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking TG's
I'm all for it, bro.
Words.
I'm all for it, man.
And spinning them in a good way. I think.
I'm here to win games.
There we go.
Exactly.
That's all that matters, man. That is all that matters, man.
I'm with you.
I blame Deke. This is Deke's fault. I just want to throw it out there. If Deke never researched the car, we don't have this convo.
It just popped up on a headline.
Deke was like, I gotta find out what type of car he got, man. Deke was looking for Deke thought it was something electric. He was like, yo, it's about to be something fire. I know it's something crazy here. He was like, it's a Honda Genesis. Like, huh? I was like, oh. All right, probably get 40 miles to the gallon right there, bro. He winning. Yeah.
What happened to the dude who took his car?
He didn't show up to court.
No.
Yeah.
I think there's a warrant out for him now.
It's some backstory. So we'll just. Yeah.
Oh, you know more?
I do. Okay. I do. So we'll extend some grace. There is a backstory that I'm just saying it's a backstory.
Well, we thought it was an accident to begin with.
I'll just leave. It's a backstory.
Okay.
It's a backstory, but we'll extend him some grace though. Definitely send him some grace. But yeah, yes.
Okay.
So. In due time, though. In due time. But, man, anywho, though, TG, man, I'm a little upset, too, because I pulled up yesterday to the OTAs, right? And all these big-time people out there, and I'm looking for the one big-time guy that I know. Man. You. And where were you at? Huh? Where were you at? What was you doing yesterday, huh? Where was you at? Who was you at? Huh? I was looking for you. I was like, yo, where my dog at? Huh? What's going on, man? I know you the DC and all that. I know you got to work, but hey, man, what you talking about, man? What you mean? Come on, man.
I had to get some business.
Yeah, okay, you got to work. Okay, cool. Yeah, you the DC. I get it. Yeah, you got to make sure you got game plans, all that. But, bro, it was the alumni vibe, bro. Like, you're supposed to pull up. You're supposed to come. You feel me?
I'm on the way.
Yeah, man.
I'm on the way.
Jeez.
I'm on the way.
I didn't want to do this. But I feel like I have to now. Okay, so after being out there, I got a chance to look at Najee again, bro. Mm-hmm. I know we talked like, yo, y'all could get it in and all that. He look like a killer right now, though, TG. I know you've been trying to trade him. He look like an absolute killer right now, though, bro.
This is my thing. I've never said he was. I've never said he wasn't a dog.
I know you're trying to trade it. I know you want to wait to trade it. TG, it looked mean. It looked different. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it had the old, so you remember Debo used to wear like the big sweatsuit. He had on like this new like sweating whole 2-piece outfit. It was crazy. I was like, yo, all right, it's drippy. Right. But yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think we could be. I don't think that's happening, man. I don't see that. But then even more so, you my dog. You my dog. But you retired, right? Or not all the way, because if AB calls you back for the right number, well, you tapping back in. But you on your coaching thing right now.
That's where I'm at. Talk to me.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you want to see it right now. Like in the passing game, I still love you. You know that. In the passing game, I take you every day of the week. Passing game, you gonna fry him. I guarantee it. Capital G. But if he get that ball in his hand before you get on him, TG, Hey,
no, I'm gonna get it to the ground.
Hey,
no.
Why? You gonna get it down? Because I was looking at TG. I was like, bruh.
What's gonna happen? I don't see the
I think TG would pull up in like slides or something, and then just like, this ain't that big of a deal, and then just kind of walk it off and not even do it. I think that's TG's move.
TG, I'm not talking about you when you was playing. I'm talking about you today. I'm talking about 2023.
I'm gonna get it to the ground. I'm gonna get it to the ground.
TG, it looked mean.
Is that what we talking about?
It looked mean.
I thought we was talking about pass rushing.
No. He gonna bop you, but you gonna get him next time, guarantee. Because he gonna be super aggressive in it.
So TG, you would legit suit up though.
But if
tie the laces up real hard.
If it's June 7th, 2023, which it is today.
Yeah.
I don't know, TG. I don't know.
You said I couldn't get it to the ground?
Okay, let's talk about how you get into the ground. Are you just simply saying it has to fall down at some point?
I'm gonna get it to the ground.
all right. Say that. If that's what you're saying, then yes.
The Falcons guy approach.
I'm saying, are you on your back?
I'm not on my back. We on the ground though. Either way, we on the ground.
TG, y'all on the ground.
I might be on my back.
Okay. I was like, you know you my dog. You know you my dog. As that's my dog, I'm gonna be real. I'm just like,
but I'm not. But
I don't see you just
marks like. You know,
oh no. I don't think. Okay.
Still like. It's
okay.
Still me now.
I was gonna say it might
my
fall.
Will's not gonna let me.
It's gonna
be on my back.
That's
like,
what I was hoping. But we know how this goes though. It's like the older we get,
It's not the physical. It's the recovery.
But you're not. But TG, me and you, June 7th, 2023, we aren't even in the same type of shape that we were in June 7th, 2015.
Could you get there mentally?
You know what I'm saying?
Right
like that's what I'm implying. Like, bro, we casually like talking. We talking about just right now. Like we ain't even get a chance to prep it. You ain't even get a chance to warm it up. You just all right. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man. Yeah,
that's we just like pros versus Joes. Like
yes.
All right, we need some,
no. You seen Gladiator? Who did he have to beat that one time? The old OG, right? They called up the old OG, right? And what happened to the old OG?
All I'm saying is like
no TG. What happened to TG?
Give me 6 weeks for the boxing.
TG. What happened? TG. That's what the OG did in Gladiator. He had his little scar. He put his little mask on. They brought them tigers out there to help that man, and we saw what happened. He had a lot of confidence. He had a lot of ego. He was like, bro, I'm going to win this. I'm going to at least get this right. All I'm saying.
He might have been fresh out. We didn't know his story.
All I'm saying is, TG, I'm just saying, like, bro, it looked real mean, yo. It looked real mean, all right? But you get it down, though. You get it down. As long as that's what we leaving it at, that's all I needed to hear. You still got that dog there, baby.
The chat it ain't going nowhere for the most part here. Jonathan Stevens says TG gonna pull a hammy.
Oh no!
Blitzberg thinks TG's getting hurdled.
Oh no! But
yeah, he'd have to try to go over me. I'd be better with that.
Now. No. Pittsburgh's Rich Eisen said TG is gonna be on his back, holding onto a leg. I can see that too.
I'm gonna get it down.
I can see that.
I'm gonna get it down.
So I can see him on that leg, just like.
I need y'all to give me my respect.
Hey, look, you get that ankle, and you already know. Just start rolling, T. He'll stop eventually. You ain't gonna keep going.
I got to get ready for the battle. Like,
we said it's today. We said if it was like today, like, because I literally seen him yesterday. If it was like today, not 6 weeks from now. If it was 6 weeks from now, yeah, it's a different convo. 6 weeks from now, I feel great about you in that setting. I feel great about it.
I'm not even gonna let you not detail your work like that. I need the situation.
Yo, you need that. You need the 6 weeks.
Would you do anything in those 6 weeks?
What is the situation? Like, am I getting in the hole? Am I?
No, you in the alley. It's the L Bell drill. You know what we on, but we full pass because that's how they do it now. I can't. They do the L Bell drill full pass now.
So I'll catch it in the alley.
Yeah, and you got to back up now too. So you know how like when we would do it, we would take like a little quick drop and then go. They're making them dudes drop dang near 5 to 7. It's almost like a 10-yard space.
And it's open field.
And it's pretty much to the numbers the sideline, yeah. And they were doing it live in training camp. Yeah. That's a game changer. That's a game changer, bro.
It's gonna hurt. I admit it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna step into it too, though.
He said I'm gonna step into it.
I don't know what it's gonna feel like on Izzy. It's gonna hurt.
I think it's gonna sound like a dang gunshot going off, bro. You all right, man?
Step into it. I'm not gonna blink.
Oh no, I never said you was gonna blink. You come on now, TG. You know I ain't never said you turned down no smoke. I ain't never. Hey, listen, I ain't never ever. I would never ever even. Nah, you already know that ain't the energy. You ain't ducking no smoke. You ain't ducking none of that. I'm just saying it's gonna be explosive though. Like that, it's not just. Yeah.
It's not gonna be exactly how everybody thinks. It wouldn't go like that.
Because I'm saying, bro, if y'all backed up 10 apiece, he can go from numbers to the sideline, and he got a full head of steam. TG, bro,
hammer and nail type situation.
You catch what I'm saying? That is not a good situation for you. That is
not catching the nail. We gonna both be. That's gonna just it never happen.
What they say, immovable force, unstoppable object. Yeah, we gonna see. I just feel like your heart and your mind is giving it a lot more. I just don't think your body is going to give you. I don't think your body is in line with how your mind and your heart feel right now. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. Yeah,
I agree.
Because the dog never leaves. That dog is.
That's why I'm like, I don't see the picture.
Listen,
that y'all want me to.
I have to tell.
Would you need money for this? Would you do it for free?
You go on the strength.
I can't give you that for this free.
Oh my! For the podcast. For the podcast, little marketing tactic for the podcast.
If it has a chance to look bad, now you gotta pay me, bro. You tripping?
You're
not getting that for free. No,
y'all never gonna see that.
You're not getting that for free.
Y'all never see Floyd and Bud Crawford. Like there's certain things y'all never.
We could just talk about it. We could debate it, but you never gonna see this one.
Never gonna see that fight.
No, we might need Najee. We might need Najee to be putting up the money then. If we convince Najee to do it.
If Najee is in it, I would put up the money. I would put it up. I would put up the money. I promise I would put up this money, bro.
You gotta think, I done seen a lot of dogs. Like, I'm being honest.
You have. No, facts. You have.
Like,
you have.
Like, you know what I mean? I done seen a lot of dogs.
It's not a fear thing, bro. It is not a fear thing. We're not talking fear, but it's 2023. That's what I'm saying. Your body is not the same as it was in them dog days. Like.
That's a prime creature right now. I'm with
you. That thing is on the hunt. He's proven alpha male status. You know what I mean? Like, you've been alpha. Now you like, bro, I'm on my vibe. I'm chilling. I'm coaching. I done hunt. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm with it. But the dog never leaves. And that's why, full transparency, Deke, I always tell people I'm washed, because in my mind, I never waver in confidence. As if TG, when you hear TG say, like, I could go do it right now. For a fact, I'm out there. So I'm like, bro, I know I could be out here and do this. I'm nice. Like, you never lose that. Yeah, you never lose that. You never lose that. But to offset that, I spot, because I don't want to sound like how TG sound. TG sound kind of crazy. I'm like, TG, bro, it's been too long, bro. That man today, like, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. So I'm trying to offset my thoughts by just verbally communicating that I'm washed. I feel like if I say it enough, eventually I'll be chill. I'll be like, you know what, I ain't coming at it. But you never lose that though. You got that, like, cause you.
I'm not asking for that. Yeah, I don't want that. I'm cool.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. I'm not turning it down, but I'm not asking for it either. That's a great way to put it.
We'd have to have TG say to Najee the trade package that he's been requesting before the whole event took place.
Najee for a fact would then be a little bit more. Let me prove something to you. Then what's up? Can I show you what I'm capable of? Because Najee definitely be on that too. Let me show you.
I love it.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
It'd be good content.
But that's what makes TG so dope, because TG ain't turning it down. Even if TG knows this isn't the best matchup today.
I love it.
The Baltimore and TG can't turn it down. The real dude in TG can't turn it down. You feel me? TG, he done been through too many of them things for him to be like, nah, to this one. But this is like in the movie where you got the OG that's been on the block for 30 years, and you got this new just out. Just killer. You like, bro, you don't need that, man.
We would leave with a hug.
This is respect.
Like, we would leave like respect, bro. We would leave good. Like, we would be. It'd be like the bruhs, like getting good with bruhs. Like, it'd be like respect, bro. You good with me. It wouldn't be that.
I love it, bro. I love it, man. But that was one of them things, man. I was just like, yo, I really, when I was down there watching, I'm just like, I know TG been saying this, but man, it look a little different, TG. That's all I'm saying, bro. It look a little different in person, man.
He faster than me, though, because he'd get to square up.
Yeah.
So it'd be a nice little... I give him that. He faster than me.
Respect.
I can run, too. He's faster than me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the beautiful thing is, we'll never know. That's the beautiful part about this, TG. That's the beautiful part about this, man.
My whole Najee argument isn't that he's not nice, isn't that he's not physical, he's not beautiful in terms of physicality. I just think he's a red dot. Yeah. I'm like, those big backs are red dots in the league. Like,
you got to be elusive.
You're getting dotted by a lot of people a lot of times throughout the year. And I'm like, those big backs, it just don't.
Well, in the accumulation factor, that's why they don't last long.
Same way either.
Yeah.
It don't break the same way. Like that one cut, oh, you missed your hole, I'm out of here. It's nothing like that. Like, it's just like, I like that running back the Lions got, the boy from Alabama. Like, I like those Kamara types. I like those hit it and get it.
I know you're talking about.
Like, the big back is like it's fun.
The ETN.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I like the ETN. You go get your 4th and 1s. I'm with you. And that was the presence of let's get a big back. But it's still, you want somebody that can step through that hole and get missing too. It's not like,
We got a couple super chats that just came in in relation to this conversation. So 828 Style said, I'm a TG fan, but he will look like Brian Urlacher trying to tackle the bus against 22. Everybody will be like on Friday, Craig, get up.
Oh no. At least that was a little respectable. I thought it was gonna be like the Mack truck, like your head hit the ground first and then the rest of you come down after. I'm like, nah, don't give him that one. Like, give him some credit, at least a little something. So yeah, I do like that.
And then Devontae Gray says, Moats, ask TG who would win out of him, you, and Deke in a race
today.
Me.
I'm not taking myself.
TG. We talking about today.
Me.
TG.
It's still me. It's still me,
Oh, we might need to see this.
TG.
TG in a race?
TG.
I'm out here with these college kids.
TG.
We might need to see this.
TG.
I still got some get-ups.
TG, you're showing examples. You're doing drills.
Yeah, I still got some get-ups.
TG.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It wouldn't go as bad. Y'all got a vision of Will Gay, Adrian Peters. No, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that.
Shout out to Deucey one time. Why he got to catch it straight like that? God,
I know the vision. Shout out to Deucey. People see it wouldn't be that.
So I thought it. That's what I was picturing when I first.
It wouldn't be that.
Yeah, when I looked at it saw him yesterday, I was like, oh, that's what that's gonna look like, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I was like, maybe he trips on the way. I was like, if he trips, that's how he fell down. That's why I was like, they both on the ground. Like, I got you. You tripped. All right. That's why you heard when I asked you. You heard when I asked you. I was like,
I hear what you.
Is he just down?
Go back.
Yeah. Because that was what I thought it was, bro.
My target wouldn't be that type of target. That's why I'm like, it's still me. Like, my target would be a different kind of target. It's still me, though. That's why I'm like, it wouldn't be how you see it.
I'm really happy to know that, bro. I'm really happy to know that. Okay. Because I swear that's what I was. I'm just like, hey, yo, this don't look like it's going to go well. I'm like, he might trip. And if that's how you got him down, cool. But this could look rough. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, I do. But back to this here race though. I do like me. If we talking about today, I like me. I know you in town next weekend. I like me.
You got to stretch all week to get ready for me.
I know you in town. In a couple of days.
You got to stretch.
We got fields. We could go wherever you want to go. I'm just saying. Like, do you want to? You want 40 yards? You want 100 yards? You want 30 yards? You want 20? You would like you let me
40 and under.
Oh, 40 and 40 under for the real ones. All right, 40 and under. I respect that because once you get past 40, that's when you start pulling stuff. That is actual factual. I don't need that in my life.
I don't need to be running this long.
Yeah, I'm with you. And like we said, man, if the play going that long, it's a broken play anyways, man. They done scored. All right, if I'm running 40 yards, they done scored, man. It's over.
If I gotta go 100, he's gone.
He's out of there. I can assure you. So yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. If whenever you feeling froggy, that's all I'm saying.
TJG has me in a drinking race. I don't even know if I'd have me in a drinking race, to be honest.
What type are we? If it's shots, I feel good about shots. I don't feel good about like if we're actually like drink like
beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna get washed.
This one's funny. Concept says, if TG and Moats disrespect 7 right before the race, I say Deke wins.
Ooh. He be fired up then.
Have a little gas in the tank.
I pull up in my West Virginia gear, man.
I'm not running. I would disqualify myself.
Deke, go put. Deke, you got to show up, man. Pull up with them Crocs. Put them in sport mode. All right. Put them white socks
I'm
on.
Off the Crocs these days.
No. I don't want you in the Yeezys. No, I want the OG version. I want that one that showed up when we had the pro day throw of the throw of the pro day.
Yeah.
I want that one. Crocs, sport mode, white socks, and them like. What's them? Like navy shorts, right?
Those were pit shorts.
Yeah, pit shorts.
90s pit shorts.
Yeah, I want that version of Deke pulling up with the P coat too. Yeah, I want that version to show up. That's the one. That one versus because TG pulling up with the WU on. He gonna have that. He gonna have the 28 Garvin on his back. Mm-hmm. But you pull up with your vintage like Deke. Look, the P coat, the pit balling shorts, the high whites with the sport mode Crocs. That's the vibe, bro. But taco meat showing. I like you in that race, bro.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, TG, man, I'm just saying. I don't want to wait 6 weeks. I don't want to wait 4 weeks. I don't want, because you're going to get back in shape, And the thing is, you in shape to like regular people, but you're not in shape to me. You feel me? Because I've seen you. I know you, like when it's killer TG, the one that will plot. We talked about you blacking people eyes out. You know what I'm saying? We talked about you putting people to sleep. We know that version. If I give you 3 weeks, you're going to get closer to that. I don't need you getting closer to that because I don't want no parts of that one. That one can run. This one right here, you've been coaching. You like a dog that's been fed. You've been rubbed on. Everybody been filing your little nails off. and your dog ain't biting like that no more. Your dog kind of ain't nothing wrong with your dog chilling. But your dog a little chill. That's all.
That's why you gotta stay in fighting trim, man.
That's why I stay in fighting shape for combos like this. This is exactly why we stay in fighting shape because I want to see it. I want it, and I think if I could get you out here in a 4 to 5 day span, I like it. I don't want you to get time to adjust. I don't want you to get time to get in closer shape. I don't want you. 2 weeks is too long. 2 weeks is too long. You know what I mean? Right, get him in the spot. My dog. But it's probably never gonna happen because
TG lock into the training for 2 or 3 weeks for something like that.
Yes, because he got pride, he got ego.
Okay.
TG wants to win. He's like me. Yes, we both want to win. So of course, but that's why we can't give him that much time.
Right.
Because TG will really lock in, and we don't need that. I gotta make it. You know me. If I'm gonna place a bet, I'm only making a bet because I feel very, very strong about my side. The further this thing goes out, I know he's faster regular. I don't need that. I just feel like I know what my training is. That's what I'm saying. Sure. It's less about you. His name is Great Faces right now. That's what I'm saying. You heard me. Nameless Gray Faces. All right. Nameless Gray Faces.
We got to set this up, man. Like, look, hey, Deke still ducking me on the mad. Like, y'all.
Nah, we're doing that. We're doing it.
Yo. You seen that new cover athlete, bro? Come on, man. You seen that new cover? Did they? Don't ask questions. Did they? You know what time it is, man. They gave it to a real one, baby. First time in Buffalo Bills history.
You don't want to be on that.
So AB had the Madden curse. Pat Mahomes had the Madden curse. So what we doing now? That's what we going? We doing that?
AB had the Madden. AB.
He ain't had a Madden curse. No, he did not. He balled out. He sat out the last game. That was Cincinnati game, but he balled out that season. Oh Lord! All right, Mahomes. Mahomes ain't had no Madden curse. You can't say that one. You definitely can't say that one.
Are y'all hip to the Madden curse? Do you remember for a couple years?
Oh no, facts. It was a definitely.
It was a real thing from like the 2000s.
Yes,
I
felt like it stopped with AB. AB was the one first, and then it was Mahomes.
Ray Lewis missed the whole season.
He did. That's when he had the deer antler stuff. Yeah.
No,
that was before that. You're right. Excuse me. Yeah, that was before that. Yeah.
No, Ray Lewis that got hurt. Oh, it was a couple.
Yeah,
people.
Vic missed the season because of a preseason injury or something.
Did Fitz? What about that year when they did the? It was like Larry Fitzgerald. They did like a couple of different. Oh my gosh, who was the one with that?
I think Troy won the Depoy that year. Actually,
did he get hurt? Because he had a cover.
He was always hurt.
Yeah, he definitely had a cover. I remember I had his copy, the one with the hair. Yeah,
I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think that one. I don't think that one was much of a curse.
Yeah, from
my memory. We got to do some research.
All I'm saying is the curse has been broken. Okay. And
unless TG thinks it's starting back up.
Well, actually, TG, I wanted to get your thoughts on this because I was actually communicating with this to Deke earlier when he brought up the same question about a potential curse. I said, well, what would a curse actually do for the Bills? Because no one thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl, right? You said Josh Allen is Charles Barkley. I said he's probably not even Charles Barkley, right? He's like a poor man's Robert Roy without the rings. So the curse really is only going to do what? He's not supposed to play good anyways this year, right? So if he plays bad, was it really a curse or was that just Josh? If the Bills don't win anything, Did it matter? No, because of the Bills, right?
Why did they even pick him to be the cover? How did he get that?
It was charity. It was kind of like Goodwill. They were like, you know what, man? We're tired of doing the big names. Let's give it to a random guy. And it was between Josh and Kirk Cousins. They like Josh's name better. So I think that's why they did it.
Kirk Cousins was not in the convo.
He did.
I know he was.
If Josh Allen was in the convo, then Kirk had to be in the convo because they like the same caliber quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Jefferson.
Yeah, should have given Justin. Yeah, or give it to Kenny, man. You know, to guys that are like high end and elite. You know, Josh just a guy. So I don't really see this as a negative.
Was TJ in the finals for it? They usually make a big deal over it. They didn't make a big deal over it.
He always gets snubbed on the rating.
Yeah. So like I said, man, I think it was just a charity thing. But yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not really making a big deal of a curse because they ain't supposed to be good anyways. TG said they suck. Deke said they suck. Josh suck. Everybody, that's what everybody say. So what we talking about? We good. Ain't no worries. All love.
I just don't know why they put him on the cover. I feel like the Madden not even gonna be hard this year.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. That Madden's so average right now. I'm with.
I can't believe they did that.
And when I said, "Is there a Deke Thomas?" So, man, where you hear this from? Nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's the perception around the league, bro.
No, he's playing up the negativity.
No, he's not.
No one's shitting on Josh Allen.
No,
like
he's
that.
not. No,
it's already weak.
They said he's weak. They said he's average, bro. They say he's the 4th quarterback in the division right now. It's between him and Mac Jones. Serious.
I can't say that.
Yeah, it's between him and Mac Jones.
I can't say that.
It's between him and Mac.
Hell no.
Come on, man. It's between him.
TG, you're saying he's 3rd.
Yeah. You gotta take
second. No, he's second.
No, you gotta take 2 over him, man. Come on, 2 is way better, man. He just had a little injury stuff, but 2 is nice, man. And everybody knows Mac then took his team to the Pro Bowl. I mean, to the postseason. And he's been a Pro Bowler.
I don't know if I'm necessarily taking Rodgers over Allen.
Yes, you are. Come on, man.
I don't know if I'm necessarily doing that.
Rodgers has the hardware. Rodgers he has the hardware, bro.
He did. No, I get that. I'd say it's close.
And
he could probably sell me either way.
50 MVPs. On any given day. He had 50 MVPs and he went back to back. So it's not even a discussion. It's not even a discussion, bro.
No, they're both right there. Neck and
neck. No. You're being a homer for Buffalo. Don't be a homer for the Bills.
I'm not doing that.
Don't be a homer for the Bills. It's not even a conversation. It's Aaron Rodgers number 1. It's Mac Jones number 2, Tua at 3, and then Josh at 4. I got it, man. That's yeah. So there's literally no expectations. If they win,
is building this chip on his
if they
shoulder
only win 5 games, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't have to be there.
Nah.
If it doesn't matter. They could literally go over. It would not matter because they weren't supposed to be good anyways. They're average. They got.
I don't know who's saying this.
Who said they're going to the playoffs? If they make it to the playoffs, woo, wow, I would be surprised.
Oh man,
I'll be surprised, man.
I like this little turn you've done right here.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. You know that is the convo. I'm just relaying the news.
I appreciate the chip on the shoulder you're building right now, but I don't think it's real.
It is very real. It is very accurate, man. They say Josh isn't even top 10 in the NFL. They debate it.
No, I don't know who's saying this.
What do you mean?
I think this is straw man. No one's actually saying this.
No, it is not. This is very accurate. TG can confirm this. It's very accurate.
Most people would have Josh Allen in like the top 5, top 6 for sure.
Debate.
Top 7 maybe.
It's debatable. You heard TG. It's debatable. You heard that's debatable, man.
I think Josh. We're not gonna let you do that, but we're not.
Oh my gosh! No! Don't
care how you try to
act like
what was me.
He sucks. Don't act like that.
I don't know how he got the man covered.
That's what I'm saying. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. I told you they gave it to him for charity. All right. They was like, look, Buffalo has never had a cover athlete on Madden, so we need somebody. Diggs, you're cool, but Josh, we got more of his jerseys being sold. So that's why they went with Josh.
Just went ahead and put DeMar on there then.
That's what I'm saying. Put DeMar up there. Do it for 3. He did have his first full practice yesterday, too. Salute him for that. Salute him for that, right?
So he's back. He's all the way back.
First full. You know what full practice mean.
Nice.
If you want back, y'all know. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. You know how that go.
Right. Welcome back. Congrats.
But yeah, man. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. Are you getting the game?
Yeah.
Am I getting?
TG, you gonna cop it too?
I'm getting that deluxe edition.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting the deluxe edition.
Okay.
Are you gonna play Ultimate Team for 24?
No, I'm just waiting to see who went on the cover of that one, though.
What?
Who's on the other? You know that
it's the same. It's the same. It's just different type of pictures. He's on it too.
What color jersey they got?
I don't remember.
Wow.
Forgettable cover. To be
honest.
It
wasn't the white, or was it the blue?
I can't remember.
Did he go home blue or did he go road whites? Did he hit the alternate red?
Got another.
Was it alternate red?
I can't. Or
did he go with the throw black?
Didn't really register in my brain.
Did he hit with the color red? What man?
Didn't look at it too much.
Charging Bill going red, going. Was he going forward? Right, he had to be going right. I was going up, baby.
Didn't see it.
Was it the white helmet or was it the OG red helmet? Or was it the Standing Buffalo, the OG all white with the red by itself? No?
No clue.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
TG, are you playing Ultimate Team now for Madden 24?
No.
Oh,
I'm not Ultimate Teamer. That's not my style.
That's fine. We'll just have to play straight up versus.
I could dig it, man. Now, my problem is this. I actually have a couple more things that I wanted us to chop up, but it's 6:20.
Yeah.
And we got to get off this thing at 6:30. So I'm going to end it with one last thing from you. I just wanted to get your thoughts on this, man, because as an NFL cat, man, you can understand this, and this is not cool across the board, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on it, man. In Cleveland the other day, man, we did have a couple of Browns players, man, end up getting robbed at gunpoint, man. Greg Newsome the second and Perry and Winfrey. Just kind of wanted to get your thoughts, man, on that situation, man. It doesn't seem like they were doing anything wrong. Say they were just at a club, man, and then afterwards when they were leaving, 6 gunmen pull up on them, you know, hold them up, take jury in the car and stuff like that, man. But just want to see if you had any thoughts or anything you want to say about that, man.
Yeah, you just got to be careful out here, like shining, you know.
Yo.
It's cool to shine. You can do what you got to do. You just got to be careful.
Yeah.
You know, you always a target, like. So it's like, it's good he was with people, like never leave your wingman.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's cool. I think it's good they got out of there safe. You just got to be careful out here. Like, it's people out here hungry, you know.
No, without a doubt.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, because when I seen it, man, I was like, dang, man, this is like crazy. You know, they're just out. But like you said, man, you definitely got to just be aware of your surroundings, man. Be aware of who you with, man. And as weird as it sounds, and it shouldn't be a case where you got to worry about not shining too hard, but that is a part of it. Yeah, you got to have that balance of show enough, but not too much. I mean, we joked about the whole Kenny in the car thing, right? In terms of like, oh, man, you driving that. But it's like, when you do have the higher end stuff, it does attract a certain thing with that at times.
Sure.
And yeah, man, it's very unfortunate for them dudes. I'm glad that both of them are actually safe though, man, because just like the NFL family, man, you don't want anybody to get hurt, you know, and something like that, man. So it's definitely glad to see that everything was good with them, man. But that's why I wanted to ask you, man, just to, like I said, man, get your thoughts on that, man, because especially Greg Newsome, we know he nice. Like we didn't see him plenty of times, man. And Perry, high end draft pick, man. I know they super excited about him, you know, what he's going to be able to do for them this year too, man. So yeah.
Hey, are the Steelers in on this Deshaun race? Like, are they trying to get the receiver?
Who?
Oh, you talking about Hopkins?
Yeah. Hopkins.
No. You know he coming to Buffalo, man.
He's visiting with the Titans today.
I know he's visiting with the Tennessee.
Yeah, he said he's not going to Dallas. They said the Cowboys are out.
Hold on. So you want him? What? How would you scheme this up?
What you mean?
No, to TG.
Oh, you talking about him?
I don't know if he can't come in here. It's already too much in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were thinking of that Deontay trade or something and
Lord.
bringing in Hopkins. Something like that.
That's gonna, yeah. I don't know.
Would you do that? Would you move on from Deontay if you brought in Hopkins? Is that okay?
Different receiver type.
Okay, I'm with you.
We're in agreement on that. Yeah, I think you leave it as is right now.
Yeah, different receiver type. Yeah, I'm hearing good things about Calvin.
Yeah. It's fast.
Yeah, a lot of good things.
Super fast.
A lot of good things.
You see it in separation. It look good.
A lot of good things.
Yeah.
They talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of good things.
Yeah. It's some buzz, man. Nah, I like it, man. I like it. But that was the last thing. Like I said, man, because we do got to get ready to roll up out this thing. All right. So we're gonna tap in like we always do. And yeah, if you feel like running this weekend, just let me know. All right. Put them hamstrings on alert. You know what time I'm on. All right.
I hear you.
In fact, you should sing Sweet Caroline after I whoop you too. You feel me? Like, hey, Deke, what's your favorite Pitt player? Who's your favorite Pitt player, man?
Who's my favorite?
Who's your favorite Pitt player?
And Donald.
Yeah, you probably gotta go Kenny.
Going Kenny? All right.
Probably.
All right. Well, yeah, man. After I whoop you, you need to get you one of them Pitt Kenny throwbacks. All right, and that's what you need to be just walking around in for like 24
Shady
hours.
McCoy got to be up there.
You feel
too.
me? Shady.
Shady's up there. Larry Fitz, man. I mean, we got so much talent coming.
You're
Pitt,
right.
You know?
You're right.
Aaron Donald.
You know what I'm saying? So after
Marino,
TG, after I whoop you in this race, after I whoop you in this race, oh yeah, we just might have you just go down the list of just reading off all their accolades and just talk about how great Pitt football is. 9
national championships.
Yeah. That's how you just do all that. All right, but yeah, it's only after we race though. Okay, but we can only race in like a 5-day span. I'm not anything longer than that. I don't want it. All right, because I know what you're gonna do. I don't want none of that. I got to catch you right now, and this is my terms. It's my terms only.
All right.
I like it.
I'm ready.
All right. All right. He ain't booked the flight yet, so it's all good. We got time. All right. So, anywho, my dog, you already know, man. We will do this again, man. But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, broski, and I'll holler at you, man.
All right, my guy.
My dog. Peace.
Man, I forgot about Darrell Revis too.
Oh, he ain't even hit him with the Revis Alley. You're right. Absolutely right. Shout out to the homie TG though. One time, man,
Tyler
for the coaching.
Boyd.
Time for the coaching.
We got a lot of good players coming out of Pitt.
Absolutely.
Just a good player factory.
Yeah. H2P.
Just read these supers.
Yeah, because we got like a couple minutes left. Yeah.
All right. We got Black Lavender. As a Suns fan, CP can ball when he's healthy. Can score and moves the ball great. He fit in well in LA, but the MF got weak ligaments and bones.
That's literally my whole concern. I'm like, if we can keep it, but we keep his minutes low in the regular season, so that way he's better off in the postseason. I love it. I don't even care about seeding. I mean, anybody that's been with a LeBron team, you already know seeding doesn't matter. It's all about health. As long as you're healthy with him, man, you could be in it as an 8 seed, you could be in it as a play-in, it could be whatever. Like, you're going to get a chance to do what you're supposed to do. It's just the health part. So for CP3, man, I just think that he facilitates well too. Like, he's a point guard. But he's not like he can score, but he's not a score-first guard. He's a true point guard, whereas Kyrie is a scorer who plays point guard.
Jonathan Stevens. TG versus Naj is going to be like Moats versus McKinnon Hall of Fame game.
Oh.
What happened there?
Oh, I got out the one. Yeah, I got me a dub right there. That was one of my
so he has TG winning against
Yeah, that was one of my good hits. That was like my second year in the league, I think it was. Was that second year in the league? No, but it wasn't even a Hall of Fame game. Am I tripping? No. Oh, no. I know exactly what he's talking about. That was actually not a win. That was actually a bad win, but I just got shook. Missed tackle. So ran it. Yeah, so ran it.
So he's got That's what he's saying. Najee beating TG then.
Because I would say Hall of Fame Minnesota, that would have been 15. Yes. 15. Oh, yeah, we got worked in that preseason game. B, Shea, Lauder, all of us. He was like, yeah. And coach was pissed. He was pissed, but he wasn't pissed. He was pissed because he was like, we thought that y'all were just going to be a lot more buttoned up than what we were at the time. Going into the game, our mindset was, it's the Hall of Fame game. We're probably never going to dress. And then it was, it's the Hall of Fame game. We just got one series. Shea ended up playing a whole half.
Oh, wow.
He had to come out in the third. So, yeah, I ended up having to stand for like 2 series because of how bad that first series was, because we literally was out that thing, bro. Not even, I had just had my contract out. Yep, I felt good. Everybody felt good. It was good. It was like, we're fresh. Ink is dry. Like, everybody's good. And yes, he threw that ball into that flat, that 10-yard, and I'm and it was like, and it was like, yo, Lotto, you get him. Lotto missed him. I said, oh, God, Law. So now instead of it being like a 2-yard gain, it should have been a loss. But I missed. Should have been a 2-yard gain.
Is this Jerick McKinnon?
Yeah. Yes. It takes him like 20, 30 yards up the sideline, bro. It was like a big field flipping play. Yes. Open and drive. Yes. Can't forget it, man. But shout out to my dog, man. Yeah. Because when we finally got to come out, and we was over there laughing at each other, like me and Law, like, God, dog, we was out here tripping. Yes, we were. We looked and we seen Shea still out there. We said, oh, my God. And that's because whenever you're a rookie the first year, Coach T, he's going to play you in that preseason. So that first game, he was like, I want Shazier out there playing. So that's why he kept him out there. That's the game when Sweech got hurt. Yeah, tore the knee up on the turf.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was all that game. Mm-hmm. No, because I remember when we got out there, it was like, bro, what is this? The field felt weird. It felt like carpet, but you had cleats on. It was just terrible.
Yeah. But
my man Charles Haley from JMU, he was getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. That's when Kevin Green got inducted to the Hall of Fame. And it was somebody else. I forgot who was from Minnesota at that time. But that's why they had both of us in it. But yeah, man, it was a vibe, though. It was definitely a vibe. But he definitely gave me one.
Mike Schrader. When Troy P got it, he hurt himself week 1 when he had the one-handed pick.
Oh, dang. That sucks.
Yeah, I'd have to look back on that. I don't remember if he made a Pro Bowl or not. Troy was hurt a lot throughout his career, though, to be honest. He missed chunks of games. Demetric Smith. DeMar Hamlin should have been on the Madden cover.
Not with you on that. I ain't tripping on that. I just think it's one of them things where it just depends on what narrative you're trying to push. If you want to go with the feel-good story, the redemption, the man this guy almost lost his life and came that way, yeah, that definitely works. But if you're trying to go for just like brand recognition, big name, I don't want to be rude, but like,
or just straight up based off the person's play.
Yeah,
that's how it's
but
always
like
been.
In terms
Madden.
of just like fandom, because it's kind of like I can go to my son's school. I say DeMar Hamlin, a handful might know who he is because of everything that happened. I say Josh Allen, everybody in there is gonna know who it is. And I think when you're talking about Madden and you're doing that type of stuff, that's the decision that they had to make. So, or at least I'm sure that goes into the decision. You can probably sell a lot more of the Josh Allen one versus, if you're trying to push the feel-good story of a DeMar Hamlin, especially not saying that it cheapens what happened, but the further he starts getting removed from that moment and now he's getting back on the field, it happens, but it's one of them things where it kind of loses the same like sting that it had. Not saying that it should, but just in the sense of we saw them.
Yeah, you're about to go
NFL
through a
game.
whole new season.
Exactly.
Like, what's it going to be like whenever you're trying to sell Madden copies in December?
Yeah, like you're not going to be able to say, "Oh man, you remember what happened to Demar?" It's like not if he's out there playing too,
right?
Whereas when you're talking about Josh, it's like, no man, you're gonna be able to sell Josh to whoever at any point in time. Like everybody knows who that is. So I think a lot of that kind of went into it, man.
Sure. Zenon Bowie gifted 2 Arthur Moats memberships.
Shout
one
out
to Jonathan
Bowie,
Stevens
man.
And another to Beyond John.
Jonathan Stevens and Beyond John, you said?
Yeah. Beyond
hey,
John.
Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And man, we greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, from the heart. In fact, man, I actually will be dropping another vid for the upper room early access. Probably be Friday-ish because I got to chop some tape up and get a little moment to actually record stuff. But man, I will have something early for you guys over the weekend at the latest. All right. But salute each and every one of y'all, man. And it is 6:31, which means we are 1 minute over. So shout out to y'all that were with us today. Y'all hit that like button one time too for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe. Make sure y'all end this thing tomorrow announcing the 41K subscriber giveaway. Y'all seeing the video up there. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do in the comment section over there, man. So definitely get that in for your last chances. But I will be announcing both of those winners tomorrow right here on the show. So you definitely don't want to miss it. All right. But other than that, y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby.
Peace.